Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Publicly Buzzed Live on a Friday night. How is everyone doing tonight? As per usual on a Friday, I'm joined by none other than my brother Dan. What's happening, dude?
What's up? What's up?
Not much, man. Not much. Everybody in chat, hell yeah, Mosh in here already. Cranky One, Willow, Lee, what's up happening here? Susie, Teresa, hell yeah. Usual crew popping in here. The chick antique, Teresa, Willow, Kristen, what's happening?
Somebody new. Teresa had shared it out.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Cotton Gin.
Appreciate that.
Perfect name, actually. Julie S. Miss Thing. B-A-D. All right, housewife. Filling up quick. Thanks, guys, for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to be going over some more the Kohberger unsealed warrant and really just bullshitting on a Friday night per usual. Yeah, are you excited about the weekend, Dan?
Yeah. So we're doing this tonight, which is always fun. Have a few drinks and hang with the crew, and then tomorrow night. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on the channel, but I'm a huge UFC fan, MMA fan. So we got fights tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm coming over.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't been over to your new house to watch fights ever.
Yep.
You've only been living there for about 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah, since mid-November.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So yeah, about 4 months.
About 4 months. Yeah.
It's been too long since I've watched a UFC fight over there. So yeah,
yeah,
I'm excited about that.
It's been many cards ago. You came over to watch with us, I believe. It was the old house. So
yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, I'm excited about that. That's gonna be cool.
Hoping Mosh can come too. Calling you out, Mosh.
Yeah, I see him in there already talking about John Jones. Yeah, also Priya, thank you for popping in here. Appreciate it. I saw you talking earlier. Yeah, I'm going to change this over to the intranet. Real quick, I did just want to start this stream out with this fucking crazy video here. Did you see this one, Dan?
Nope. Doesn't look from... Oh, I did. Yeah, you posted it somewhere earlier, right?
What the fuck, dude?
Or somebody did, if it wasn't you.
Yeah, I posted it on Facebook.
Look at that fucking building coming down. Jeez.
1 second, you're just heading to the house. The next, you're under rubble.
What's the report on that?
I have no clue. Law enforcement officials have released a new video from a wild police chase that showed the driver of a stolen vehicle slam into another car, a pedestrian, and then a vacant building, causing it to collapse.
So there's no report on what, like the aftermath, the injuries, and
I'm not sure.
Or potentially deaths.
That's, yeah, hopefully the innocent bystander is found. Look at the cop trying to get over there, got his gun out.
I mean, what the fuck do you do there,
yeah,
right?
That's a crazy scene. Yeah. Just wanted to show that out to get to everybody that had not seen that. Jamie popping in here. Hell yeah, brother. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I like that name, Cotton Gin. Cotton Gin. This is interesting to hear all the different channels go over the list and how each interpret them. Yeah, that's pretty much all we do, right? We just all kind of give our own insight to what's going down.
It's usually I would hope it's usually untainted, right? You kind of see it, you try to get it out as quick as you can.
Mm-hmm.
So you're giving your actual view. You're not copycatting what somebody else is saying because you've already watched their views or their video on it or whatever. Give your true first impression of the information.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we really want. Yeah, we don't want to be any kind of slighted opinions here, right? Jessica Christie, thanks for popping in. Amanda, evening to you as well. Yeah, we'll read through this here just a little bit. And one thing that I thought was awesome, I'm going to shout this channel out right now. Go give True Crime Design a follow, guys. They took the time to decipher this terribly written list.
Yeah.
So as we go through this, when we get to it, I'll jump over to their channel. And
one thing sorry to interrupt. The one thing I have noticed is people struggling with the writing.
What it says.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was awesome. I found that earlier. I think Truth and Transparency shared that actually. But the work goes to none other than True Crime Design, who I'm not familiar with, but absolutely appreciate that. Now read through
this. Large too when I looked at their channel.
Are they pretty big?
Was it like 20K subs or something? They're on the larger side, I thought.
Oh yeah, 20.1. Yeah, it's a decent channel. Yeah, Idaho murders update. More Bryan Kohberger documents released. Just going to go over here a little bit here with what this Fox News article is saying. A Pennsylvania court has unsealed additional documents in the Idaho students' murders case, revealing that police seized a knife during a raid on the suspect's parents' home. Pennsylvania State Police and the FBI arrested suspect Bryan Kohberger at his parents' house December 30th during a nighttime tactical raid. They searched the home, his car, the garage, and a shed on the property. And the warrants revealed police took a door panel from the door, seat cushions, headrest, seatbelt visor, brake and gas pedals, a Band-Aid, maps and documents, and among other items. Now, as we get down into this here, out the gate, we have a knife, book with underlining on page 118. As we was talking last night, you know, it's all kind of, there's some detail in here, then there's a lot of vagueness. Because everyone's going to be speculating which book, right? As we were speculating last night.
Yeah.
If we went and got all the, you know, anybody that could potentially, I was thinking maybe the lady that actually taught him at DeSales University, that was friends, or, you know, and she says in her words, I believe she calls BTK Killer, her friend. But yeah, she's written books on the BTK Killer. If you found a book like that potentially, or maybe even if anybody that knows Bryan, right, that knew maybe any of these weird books that he could have been reading, just you know, you could go through so many of these.
Yeah, and I mean, and the reality is, I can't imagine a book out there that really is going to be any kind of damning evidence. So I think this is a non-issue. Like, there's no point even speculating or trying to talk about it, because what the fuck could it possibly be that's going to maybe be incriminating?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, in terms of the actual trial itself and the murders.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if
anything, it's going to be like piquing interest for the jury, right? If that is something that they're going to bring in, they're like, well, it is interesting that he was reading this, you know, it's about, if it would be about stabbing or.
Yeah. If he's reading a book about a tutorial on like murdering somebody, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that's going to be.
Yeah. How to, yeah. Specifically about murdering.
How to get away with murder or something like that.
Number 3, Bill from AT&T for Glock 22. So a 40 caliber pistol.
Why are they taking guns?
Yeah, like so they're just taking. I don't know. Yeah, like I know that I mean, there's no way. Because I was thinking for a second, maybe they're thinking potentially that could have been part of it. Maybe he took that as some kind of intimidation tactic, but then used the knife. Because, I mean, the gun is obviously going to make noise.
Right.
You know, I don't know. Just putting that out there.
Totally possible, yeah.
Oh, Willow with the 199 super chat. Thank you very much, Willow. Really appreciate that.
And did the guns even belong to Kohberger? I mean, these were seized from the parents' house, right?
Right, yeah. 1 second, Willow. We'll get that popped up on the screen here for you.
They belong to a Kohberger, but not specifically Bryan.
Oh, not the right thing. Boom. Thank you very much, Willow, for the super chat. Really appreciate that.
I'm not surprised, Mosh.
It's badass.
Mosh asked, is Bryan an incel? I don't know.
I've heard lots of people talk about Bryan being, you know, basically an incel. Yeah. I mean, he would fit the definition pretty firmly.
It's definitely been something that's been thrown around a lot. And then we've had people on YouTube specifically that have claimed to know him and said that he had girlfriends and all that stuff. So I don't know. And you got to take what they say with a grain of salt, right? You can't take what these people that come into chats on these channels and claim to know who he is, went to school with him or whatever. There's no way. I mean, you can't verify that unless they show you some kind of proof.
Right.
Which I don't think they ever did.
A couple more people popping here. Threads and Rosen, hope you're having a good night. See, she's put up here the green leafy substance. What were you talking about earlier on to me about that, Dan?
Yeah, so my reasoning behind them just writing down green leafy substance instead of specifically saying what it likely was, which is marijuana or weed, they probably won't write that down until they test it and make sure. They know what it is. Everybody knows what it is, but probably some protocol there. There's probably some standard procedure they have to go through, get it tested, and then we'll say it's marijuana.
Yeah, that made a lot of sense to me, because when I was reading last night, I was like, it's got to be weed, but I mean, I guess it could be. It doesn't have to be weed, but that makes the most sense. It
could be CBD.
They know it's weed, but they want to literally actually verify it.
Yeah, it could be CBD. It could be, I mean, Yeah. Which CBD technically, I guess, is weed, right? It's just the specific parts of it are changed or taken out. Isn't that right?
I'm sorry, I was reading. What was it?
I said it could be CBD or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It looks exactly the same.
It is the same. It's the same plant, right?
Yep.
It's just changed.
Yeah, actually, I'm sorry that I missed it because I was actually reading Cannon's a comment here. I was appalled by that Ashley chick on TikTok claiming to be a psychic, but I got sucked in once the lady she accused filed a lawsuit against her. I went back and watched the videos, books, y'all. Yeah, that's actually still ongoing. Actually, that case that's literally becoming a case. Like,
what's going on there?
There was this lady on TikTok who was, there's a lot of these psychics on YouTube and TikTok, however you want to say that. But she had been but this is before Brian even got caught. She was saying that, what was she saying? Let's see if I can remember it now. I made a video on it, but she was saying that, man, what was she saying? A professor at the university was having a relationship with Kaylee, I believe. And that she was the actual murderer. Like, this professor was the murderer.
Oh, I remember that.
And this professor is suing this lady. And that's still happening. That's an ongoing thing.
I do remember that.
Mountain Mama popping in here. Pamela. Hell yeah. Bubbly Waters. Filling the fuck up. What's happening, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Spider Baby. And if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. Cecilia. Let's see here. Number 5, Smith Wesson pocket knife. See, I thought this was interesting because there's 3 knives on this list, and 2 of the knives are specifically named, but the first knife is just knife.
Yeah.
So
a little weird.
Number 6, folding container vehicle paperwork.
But also, if it was the K-bar knife, they would have put it, right? They would have put it.
I would think, right?
In the name.
I would think so.
But I also don't understand why it just says knife too. So I don't know.
Green leafy substance we just discussed. Documents, who knows? Green, there's 2 containers, a container and then a plastic bag. I mean, the plastic bag just speaks for itself, right? White paper with password. And then we also know that they got the Acer laptop and they got a cell phone. So what is this password to?
Probably for the laptop.
Power cable, cell phone that we just mentioned. And then we got some magazines for the Glock. Books, very, very just books. We got some books, guys. And then we get to the blackface mask, and I've touched on the blackface mask numerous times here, and it's always a little bit for something to be. It's contentious, right? Like, in this community, so many people think that it is the PPE, the COVID style mask, and
it's easy for your mind to immediately go there.
I can actually see it. The more I've actually talked to people and seen other people say why they think that, I can see it. I'm not gonna lie, out the gate, I did not have that thought, not for a second. Like, as soon as I even read the affidavit, I was like, I pictured in my mind when I was reading it a ski mask, the classic style robber ski mask. That's still what I think it is. But I can see why. What were you saying? We were last night. We were on members only last night live, and we were going over this a little bit. And Dan was making some good points, I believe, about because he wears a black style COVID mask. Go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
Yeah. So my work, provided us with masks, 2020, I think, probably, and they were black. I mean, it was it was just the covers your mouth and nose, and for COVID reasons. But they were solid black. The cloth material. You can even buy the medical kind of material masks that are in black. And lots of people were using and buying these more stylish masks because those medical masks, people think they look ugly or whatever they may think. Personally, I don't care, but people started producing these more stylish masks. So, they started coming out in black and everything else.
Yeah, I've worn the black ones also before. But you were mentioning if you had a hood up also with that black mask.
Yeah, because you had mentioned the eyebrows being the only thing that was seen. There was no description about his hair or anything like that. Well, yeah, if he had a COVID style, a medical mask on, black face mask. And again, just to clarify, we're talking about the shit we wear for COVID. And he had his hood up, then the only thing you're going to see is his eyes and his eyebrows.
Yeah, that made complete sense.
Like it basically creates almost like a ski mask type situation if you've got a hood up.
Yeah. No, that actually does make complete sense when you're saying that. So I could
the
see
ski masks
that
that have
because I didn't
ski masks that actually
that.
cover the bottom half of your face, and it's only the eye holes that are open. It basically creates that exact scenario.
Yeah, no, you're right. So I could actually see that because I was debating that pretty hard with a lot of people. Something silly as hell to debate, but I mean, I was like, wait. But I mean, everybody sees something, can see, but I do get it because that's in the zeitgeist of society now.
Yeah. Even a hat. Number 19's got a hat listed. I mean, even a hat's going to cover up a lot.
Right. That's true. Yeah. Black gloves is interesting. Prescription, I'm just guessing that's, self-explanatory.
One black mask. So
there's 2 masks on here.
I kind of wonder about the prescription. Is that like a written prescription, or is that a pill bottle?
Right. Yeah. Good. That's true.
Like they're so vague with some of these items.
Yeah, and then kind of not vague with other items.
I would think it would be standard. And I think we mentioned this last night. It's almost like multiple people created this list.
Yeah,
but I mean, the handwriting's all the same, right?
It does appear to be, at least. Yeah, it's all shit.
So,
20 personal identifying documents, New Balance shoes, dark colored jackets. Multiple dark color. Is this multiple jackets? Multiple shirts? Dark color pant. 1 clear plastic glove. Looks like we got a super chat. $1.99 super chat. No, I really appreciate that. Sorry, it's not much fun. I appreciate the hell out of that, Joanne. Thank you so much.
Anything helps.
Boom. Pop that bad boy up there. Seriously. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being on board. This is a new member right here, Joanne Jackson. We have a lot of new members here, guys. Anybody watching this after the fact, please join the PubliclyBuzzed membership. We've got, I think, 82 members now. Pamela coming through with another super chat. Boom. Thank you very much, Pamela. I appreciate the shit out of that. $5 super chat from Pamela. Super sticker, actually. But yeah, and if you're watching this after the fact, guys, I'm just going to grift here just for a second. Like this thing. Share this thing. That really helps out the channel. And sub up. If you're not subbed up, do it. And hit the 3 little dots on the side. Hit all notifications so you can get all of my lives, all of my video drops. And if you do become a member, you get videos a day early. And there's a bunch of different tiers in there for a bunch of different things. But yeah, appreciate the hell of it, guys. As we continue to grow this thing.
So Chris is right with you. She says when she hears the word mask, she thinks ski mask.
Thank you very much. Just real quick, Candace.
And now Candace,
new member. Boom. Thank you very much. You will not regret it, Candace. Seriously, appreciate the hell out of it. You get the 2 brews beside the name. Cheers, rather. But I'm sorry, Dan, what were you saying?
Kristen was agreeing with you with the mask thing. She thinks ski mask when she saw that. Yeah,
like that was the first thing I thought. 100%. But I can see the argument though. I like it. But hell, multiple masks were taken. So,
yep.
Let's see. Criminal psychology book. There you go.
A couple other laptops, or
yeah. And I'm skipping a few things here. 1 laptop will damage. 1 HP laptop will damage. Is that multiple laptops right there?
Why is that listed as 2 items when I don't know, man? This is a weird.
1 clear plastic glove. It's like they're just throwing like more, monkey wrenches into the game of Clue.
If we look at the actual list, it's probably because she couldn't actually interpret what was said, what was written, right? That's why she's got the question mark in there. So it probably was two separate laptops.
Point. That's a good point. Number 29, she can't decipher at all.
Yeah. Note on desk, criminal psychology book documents.
And D-Cells University notebook. XL, extra large, Columbia Navy fleece. Another super chat. Willow coming through with the super chat. Hell yeah. You always coming through, guys. Appreciate the hell out of that, Willow. Thank you. Hope you have a good weekend also. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Oh my God, there we go right there. Pookie coming through with the Dan emojis.
Yeah.
Boom. Sam coming through also. Boom. Everybody popping in. Thank you guys so much. Seriously. Family's rolling through now.
Oh, so number 34. Hang on.
A Man's World Drawing.
I actually saw something. I know what that is.
Can I Google it?
It's not a man's world though. It's a mind something.
4 numbers?
Hang on.
A Man's Wand?
Somebody in chat probably already knows.
Bubbly Waters. My question is, if they are a ski mask, then why didn't he wear one of those instead of what they're saying he wore, a COVID mask? Well, I've never seen them say that they've never actually said it was a COVID mask. To my knowledge. Maybe they did. Maybe you can correct me right now.
So it's actually a book. No, it's a drawing. It's a drawing, What's on a Man's Mind by Sigmund Freud.
It's an optical illusion picture, Jessica Christie says.
Yes.
A Man's Mind.
I will send you. Yeah, a man's mind. That should actually probably pull it up.
There we go.
There it is. That's the drawing. That first image.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this earlier too because
this one was super
on
confusing.
This person's channel.
People couldn't understand what it said. Yeah, there it is.
And a man's mind is women, right? And I mean, that goes right into the Idaho 4 thing.
What's
gifted
on a
membership
mind?
out here by Mountain Mamba. Tanya, welcome aboard. Hell yeah, Tanya chilling out. Appreciate it. New member, Tanya. That's an interesting drawing, though, I think, actually.
But why do they seize it?
Yeah.
Why do they seize that?
Yeah, they're literally just taking everything, right? Like, why are they taking a lot of things?
Mountain Mama gifting another MRG.
But I'm not gonna lie, this one's actually one of the most intriguing ones to me personally.
But I mean,
it's fucking weird.
As evidence, though, like
yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. You know, what kind of state manipulation is gonna go behind that, but that's still interesting.
Yeah, they want to.
Who's the new member? MRG. Welcome to membership. Thank you, Mountain Mama. Out here spinning the loot. Getting crazy, guys. What is happening? Let's see, did I put these up here? I don't even know if I did. Boom. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Seriously. Fill this bad boy up. We'll probably reach 100 before you know it.
I haven't liked the video myself.
You son of a bitch, dude. Get in there and like that video. What are you doing? Fat Baby Toodles
fucking
coming in. Does kind of look like Abe Lincoln.
Kind of looks like Kohberger. Take the beard off.
Yeah. Andy Libby, what's happening? Thanks for popping in here. First search warrant you've seen. Oh, shit. Call Einstein. Well, I wish we could call Einstein. Okay, let's see here. Various criminology books, notes, license, card, dark color hats, black gloves.
Again. I think black gloves were mentioned earlier.
1 terabyte solid state drive.
Is it Seagate or is it Samsung? Make up your mind.
Yeah, like I'm guessing maybe they couldn't decipher it.
That's 2 different brands. All right. Oh yeah, maybe.
Black box Samsung. 2 pairs of gloves.
More black gloves.
Yeah, a lot of fucking gloves here. Green shirt, dark green, short sleeve shirt, black long sleeve shirt, black sweatshirt, gray jacket, 2 pairs of black pants, 1 black jeans. Motherboard.
Lisa, everybody missed me playing guitar because Discord, me and Stevie chat through Discord completely obliterated it.
Yeah, it really was chopped up. Honestly, we don't have the right mics for it with Discord. Like,
it's not even. Yeah, no, the mics are actually amazing for it. It's just Discord.
Oh, is it the Discord audio?
Yeah, the mics are not the problem. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Discord just it tries to cut out background noise by default. Like it has a built-in, noise gate or whatever it's called. So it immediately, if it hears something that's not a voice, it tries to cut it out.
Yeah, like chopped it all to hell.
It fucked it up. Well, one thing we could maybe do in the future, if anybody would be interested, maybe a members only thing or something. I could record a video and we could post it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll record it on my cell phone tomorrow.
Yeah, because I recorded a video using this mic and it was perfect. It's just Discord killed it.
What do you think about the motherboard, though? Do you think that's just is that just a random motherboard that they've seized that they're going to try to see what's on? Like
there's nothing on there.
What would you do with a motherboard? I really don't kind of understand.
There's nothing. That makes no sense. Unless there's a hard drive on the motherboard that's like, I mean, today we have these hard drives called M.2 NVMe drives. They install onto the motherboard and screw down, right? So that if that's on the motherboard, they could do. But I mean, to be honest, if I was the person in there seizing, I would take the fucking drive out. I wouldn't take the whole motherboard. The motherboard's giving you nothing. It's not going to do anything for you. Yeah, there's no data on the motherboard.
WSU paperwork, note from Bryan from Montana. Craftsman shop vac, like literally, yeah, they're just like, we're taking all this. Medical documents, court documents. Note to dad from Bryan. Do what?
It's fucking weird. This doesn't make sense to me. I haven't seen anything in this list that's like damning, that's like good evidence. You know what I mean? Not a single.
There would have to be something behind it, which they probably would have more info. Why they would take these things potentially, I guess.
But this being released has literally not changed anything in terms of, making anybody think he's guilty or not guilty or whatever, swaying anybody one way or the other. This hasn't changed. This has literally done nothing.
Yeah, I do find a lot of the stuff on here interesting though. Maroon colored spiral notebook, dark colored clothes, HP 100B all-in one computer. What is that?
It's another computer. Now them taking all these laptops and computers. I mean, there could be some Google search shit on there, and
Yeah, cell phone makes sense.
There definitely could be some stuff that's going to come out to be damning evidence, but
even below that, Lenovo IdeaPad laptop. This dude has a lot of
computers, but I mean, this is his parents' house,
right?
It's probably their fucking computers. Like maybe one of them was his. You know what I mean?
Yeah, who knows how old some of these computers are?
Yeah, true.
Because I have a few old laptops in my house that don't work.
Exactly.
Dark clothes and laundry basket. We're like, they're taking the whole laundry basket. Fuck it, we're going. Taylor cutterly knife with leather sheath.
It's supposed to be cutlery, I believe.
Cutlery. And that's putting the brand on there. A bunch of swabs, 2 pair of dark colored boots, 1 pair of brown boots. A lot of shit.
And I'm not experienced with these types of lists either.
Yeah. I'm just kind of looking through it, and from my point of view, what I'm doing is basically seeing from my warped conspiracy side of things, is trying to see what I could make fit and make work personally. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
And I mean, maybe it's typical for them to take a bunch
I need more info on anything before I could actually say anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Like they would literally have to prove it in court before I would even say, send this guy away. Like,
yeah. And I used to be,
I'm not even saying the guy's actually guilty.
Like earlier on,
I think they got the right guy, and I think they can prove it. I'm sorry, but yeah,
I don't even know that anymore.
They've got to prove it.
So they early on,
I hope to God that they didn't shoot their load, which they could have, and people do, right? But I would hope to God they didn't fuck this up. That would suck so fucking bad for their families.
So early on, I was thinking it was because they had the touch DNA, and then I'm not a fucking specialist in this shit. And to be honest with you, we just started this fucking shit just a couple months ago. We're not that experienced in it yet.
Yeah, this isn't the fucking
looking
news.
At cases and shit. But here's the thing: I thought he was damned because they had DNA of him in the house, right? But then I start finding out about how fucking flaky touch DNA is. I've completely flipped. Now I think they have nothing. Like I don't even understand why he's the one that they're after so hard. I mean, I do, because they have the touch DNA. But if
That's
that's all
gotta be
they fucking have,
they went all in on that.
if that's all they fucking have, I don't believe that. I have no reason to believe it's him anymore. You know what I mean?
The cops are Monty Python wannabes.
I have no reason to believe
I'd still
that it's
hope
actually
to.
him.
I guess my thing is hoping on a prayer right now, because I hope to God that they've got the right guy and they went all in on it. But again, at the end of the day,
I haven't seen anything that tells me that it's him.
And just like the Alex Murdoch stuff, I would have to see it in an actual court of law with proof. I mean, before I would say, but I mean, yeah, my thing is hope. Like, I would hope they didn't, shoot their whole fucking load, and this isn't the cat. And I know that what you're saying makes sense, though, is the thing. The deeper you get into it, the more you learn about touch DNA, because I didn't know shit about it until I watched that video, last week?
Yeah.
And they're talking about touch DNA today on a case I was watching, and it didn't get them very far. So it's interesting.
It doesn't even have to be planted. It could literally just be two fucking people touch the same item and your DNA is there. Like this knife could have been in a shop somewhere where 5 different people picked it up and looked at it thinking about buying it. And Bryan Kohberger could have been one of those people, and his DNA is on the fucking button now because he looked at it, right?
Right.
And then but some other guy actually is the person who bought it and committed these murders. I mean, that's how fucking fragile touch DNA is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting point.
It actually doesn't mean shit.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah. So the further this goes, you're going more down the road that you're not being, well, I mean, until you see something in court, and none of us can be truly convinced, but you're way less convinced now than you were even, say, before you saw the touch DNA.
I've seen nothing that says Kohberger did this. Nothing. Not a single fucking thing. Even the phone pings and shit. I mean, yeah, I mean that gives me a little bit more faith that they got the right guy, right? But I mean, even phone pings aren't reliable. Like, everything they have is non-reliable. So
yeah,
I mean, what the fuck then?
Yeah, it's interesting, man. I can't wait to get some more like when June hits, dude. It's gonna be dope. I bet some shit happens and they're gonna push it back off.
Yeah, I'm on record on video saying, oh, they got DNA. He was in the house. Well, he's fucked. He wasn't supposed to be there. He's fucked.
Right. Oh, dude, I change my mind all the fucking time, dude.
I've completely flipped now.
My God, during the Alex Murdoch thing, if anybody put all my clips together, it would just be endlessly. I can just contradict myself.
Yeah, they got a shoe print, but do they have the shoe?
Sake. Yeah, they didn't. That ain't the shoes that are on that list, though. Wasn't it a Van shoe print?
The prints of Van shoe, and they got New Balance from the house.
These are New Balance on here.
Yeah, probably his dad's fucking shoes. They just took all of his dad's shit. It sounds like.
I'm going to go over this story because I thought it was interesting, as in it's just like something completely different. Loner Idaho murders suspect Bryan Kohberger was fired just 3 weeks into his job at a Pennsylvania fishing lake because he was so bad at using a knife to fillet fish for customers. He never got the hang of it. Completely out of left field story from a completely terrible site, Daily Mail.
And this one too. I mean, he could fucking learn how to use a goddamn knife. He was a teenager at this time, right?
Right. Idaho murder suspect Bryan Kohberger was a withdrawn teenager. Yeah, right. It's been 15 years. Who was fired? No, probably not that long. Maybe let's give 10, but still.
How old is Kohberger?
Because he's 28.
28. Yeah, so anywhere from 10 to
13, 12 years, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Ish, probably. Teenager who was fired from his job as a fish cutter after just 3 weeks because he couldn't get the hang of using a knife. The accused quadruple murderer's former boss, Charles Conklin, told DailyMail.com that Kohberger lasted just 20 days. He was a loner. He had that kind of personality. Bryan was somewhat difficult, withdrawn, very shy. Conklin revealed, adding that the accused killer was so unskilled with a knife, he never let the then teenager fillet fish for customers. He said, "You're not cutting them, boy. Get in the back. Wrap them. You're wrapping today." Kohberger has been accused of brutally killing, of course, the Idaho 4 in their off-campus home. The accused killer's former boss revealed that Kohberger's early attempts at employment fell flat as he was never a part of the team as his job as a fish cutter. He was young, only 15 or 16. So yeah, we're looking at 13 years, and was kind of withdrawn, definitely stayed to himself. We've heard that time and time again. Bryan didn't want to help anyone at work. He liked to sit down when no one was really looking and never wanted to help. not unusual for a teenage worker. He never got the hang of it. He would train with the fish, but would never, we would never let him fillet for the customers. The fishing lake boss added that after the Idaho quadruple murders shocked the nation, he didn't even realize it was him until a fellow staffer made the connection. I can't believe it. It's such a horrible thing, he continued. You feel so bad for the families. You hate to now see him like this, but he never became part of the team. The news was shocking to me. You'd never want to think he could do something so crazy. Being from the area too, it makes you think. I have no words. The 28-year-old was also fired from his teaching position at WSU for behavioral problems just days before his arrest. The accused killer's employment troubles seemingly carried into his late 20s, as he reportedly had multiple altercations with professors. His run-ins with professors John Snyder led the educator to pull Kohberger into a meeting to discuss his professional behavior, which led the suspect to become more feisty and belligerent with coworkers. He was subsequently fired from his teaching duty on December 19th, just days before his arrest in Pennsylvania on December 30th. Kohberger was eventually taken into custody after a month-long manhunt following the gruesome killings. So pretty much, I mean, it's a non-story, but it's a different story.
It's a non-story.
It's a complete non-story. Dude, that's the Daily Mail in a fucking nutshell.
Oh, like, the Daily Mail is the last place you want to source any fucking material from.
People Magazine and the Daily Mail are endless fucking bullshit. I can't believe I haven't seen this viral on YouTube already. He couldn't even, fillet a fish. Bryan Kohberger.
I've seen other channels. They just like the Daily Mail was like where they get their fucking shit from.
Oh, dude, that's half of them.
The worst.
I'll be right back. Fun because they're so ridiculous. Oh, cool. I'll keep reading this bullshit, and I'll grift a little bit while we're at it. Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, here on the channel gets a little bit more free willy. Yeah, we'll pull a free willy out. We get a little bit more drunk. We hang a little bit longer. Tuesday nights at 9 we go live. Thursday nights at 9 we go live. Friday nights at 10:30 per usual. As you're here right now, we go live. Sundays I've been going live also. Really appreciate all the support that we've been getting. We've been getting some insane support, guys. Fucking in the last 2 weeks, 80 some members are getting on board every day. Every day when I get on here, there's new members getting on board. Insane support right now with the Publicly Buzzed family. Can't thank you guys enough. As we continue to roll this thing down the road, keep it pushing to the sun. See what's going on in chat right now. What are you guys doing? Cammy too. What's going on? Thank God it's Friday. Absolutely. Going to push up here just a little bit, read down from you guys. Alien Dog, what's going on? Mara Call, what's happening? Queen of the chat has returned. Samantha Berry. Yeah, please give this stream a like, guys. If you have not, that really helps me out. Give it a share as well. And Anna Sue, thank you for popping in here. Hope you're having a good Friday night as well. Wherever you're at, we have a lot of love from around the world. A lot of UK folks pop in here. A lot of Australia folks pop in here. Have a nice mix. Live, Love, Sell. What's happening? New name. Oh, yeah. I love to see those emojis popping through. Oh, we got a $1.99 super chat coming through. Willow, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I appreciate the hell out of the support. Willow's been one of the team here for a while now, and she is killing it, guys. Mountain Mama. Yeah, Mountain Mama, the Discord, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not in the Discord, please get in the Discord. Conversation's always booming, and when these streams in, the party doesn't stop over there. Always somebody to talk to, and yeah, keep the theories pumping, keeping whatever you want to talk about pumping. There's a lot of combos going on in there at any given time. In the future, whenever we do streams, anytime I'm going to be showing anything possibly in Discord, you can pop in there, you can watch it. Yeah, I'm going to be, once we blow this thing up a little bit further, folks, this thing's going to be bumping. Appreciate the hell out of it. Absolutely. Jessica Christie, thank you so much. Mara Call, this is my favorite channel. Great coverage on these cases. Unbiased, level-headed, and so much fun. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Saying they need to be searching all over Idaho and Washington. Teresa, pop it in the Cheers beers. Those are the beers you get beside your name, folks, if you do become a member. I believe it's a liquor glass next time. Usually I'm drinking the booze and Dan's drinking the beers. Oh my God, new member right out the gate. In Anna Sue, thank you very much. Appreciate the hell out of that. You will not regret it. And welcome to the team. Absolutely. Anybody that it becomes a member on this channel is a producer of this show, an absolute producer of this show. That is not a joke. You guys are making it happen. I wouldn't be here if you guys weren't coming through. It's been dope. Pookie, we have pajama parties in Discord, but you should bring your tarot and crystal ball. Just see somebody, Spider Baby just popped in Discord. How you doing? I'm going to talk to him in real time in Discord. Hell yes. That's how you do it right there. Push it out, baby. Samantha Berry. Everybody, thank you so much. NorCal Refrigeration. OJ was innocent. Whoa, getting controversial out the gate here. Damn. Did anybody see the OJ Simpson? I put it on my Facebook. The OJ Simpson, Alex Murdoch. He was talking about the case. I put it up on one of my shorts. It's only a minute of it, but I'll play it here. Well, maybe. Can't hear it. Hold on. Why can't we hear that? Well, that's not going to work. Still not working. Huh. Weird. Maybe there's no sound on it. Is there sound on this?
I don't hear shit.
I don't either. Weird.
I saw this earlier, though. Oh, this is you. Okay.
Yeah, this is my video. I was trying to play it. Is this video still working? Have I played a video yet? I don't think I've even played a video. Weird. Well, whatever. I was grifting the hell out of the show. Welcome back, Dan.
Yo, drunk turkey with the $5.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fucking dope.
That's what I like to see.
But supporting us a smaller
The beer
channels.
fund. Heard y'all making a calendar for members. Whoa.
There we go.
Shit.
Boom.
Drink it for you, sirs. What do you think about that, Dan? When do you think we need to team up? Because they've already got Blue out there making calendars.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, what do you mean?
I think we can make that work. Like some kind of, I think, sexy calendar.
Oh, God, really? We're going to be out there in bathing suits?
I think that's what he said.
All right, that's showing our big bellies off.
Wood. Hi, Steve. Great to see you tonight. Thank God it's Friday for those of us working 40 to 50 hours a week. Yes, sir. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you've joined us, Wood.
Dad bods have been popular in recent years. I don't know if people are.
Drink turkey. Thank you. Great show tonight, fellas. Also, but yeah, if we do end up playing a freaking video, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So prepare for that live. I'm still reading this article now, though. Didn't before we went live, the video was working. Am I crazy?
Yeah, no, we tested it. It was all good.
All right, we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, chat's hyping up here. That's what I like to see, guys. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, Daily Mail, absolute mostly bullshit
Garbage.
site.
I mean, what you just showed is a perfect example, right? They dig deep for just something, anything.
They'll latch onto it so tight.
It's literally why they are the most irreputable fucking website to use for information. They're notoriously known for being the worst site to source, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, anything, even in other, like, not even just crime, like they're a bullshit site. Even over here, look at this. I mean, you can tell it's a fucking tabloid. Like, details of the painstaking work that Moscow police and the FBI put into his capture were unsealed in a January arrest affidavit, which noted that he was snared after his DNA was found on a knife sheath close to the bodies. The documents detailed how after the killer broke into the home, he moved swiftly through the floors, indicating he had prior knowledge of the layout inside the house. Kohberger is also accused of stalking out the 1122 King Road in Moscow at least 12 occasions before the murders. It remains a mystery why the 4 students were targeted in the various attacks. That's what I hope that they can bring in the trial, right? They're going to have to they're going to have to bring forth some kind of evidence or something that proves. I mean, because they're going to need a motive ultimately. And was he stalking these girls out the gate for a long period of time? Like the little bit of information that we have from the cell phone tower pings, from him, being around the home on so many occasions.
Yeah.
Then you have, I don't know, like my personal opinion. I don't even know if, I guess to kill Maddie, but I mean, probably to do more than that to just Maddie, and shit got completely out of control.
Apparently he's got some connection with them as well, right? He had pictures on his phone. That's confirmed, right? Like we know that for sure.
I think that was a Daily Mail story. I think that was a People story. Yeah, I think that was a People story. I'm not sure if that's real either.
We may not know that.
I'm really not sure if that's real either. It may
honestly,
be.
man, here's the thing too,
so
man.
much bullshit's mixed in.
Yeah, like I think the speculation, the conspiracy stuff is fun. We do that, but in reality, if you're making a real decision on, do we think this guy did this or not? Look at what's officially released, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all we can use.
Yeah,
and there's nothing right now. There's almost nothing right now. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Have the pics been confirmed? Maybe they haven't.
I really don't. I even did a thing on them, but I don't think that it's actually confirmed.
I don't think it's confirmed either.
I don't think it is.
Saying no.
I'm pretty sure it was one of those. I think it was from People, but People is another one of these tabloids that endlessly brings this stuff out. I mean, next week we're going to see who knows. You know what I mean? Like, I gave Bryan Kohberger a parking ticket in 2023. No shit, in 2023 that'd be crazy. In 2021,
right?
Or yeah, this stuff's ridiculous. It's endless, man.
We're fucking bored. We're waiting on the
That's
real
really
stuff.
it, right? Like, we want some more freaking information. Like, we're digging through all this stuff, endlessly speculating. That's all we can even freaking do. It's crazy. All right, real quick, I am going to figure out why the hell the sound isn't working.
Yeah, just go play a YouTube video and see what happens.
Let's play. I don't want to play a super long one. Is the thing. Here we go. All right.
Doc will now spend
the
rest of his life in prison for the murders of his wife Maggie and son Paul.
And that TikTok for some reason.
But that wasn't working. Maybe my sound isn't working. Maybe I fucked that one up when I posted.
Let me go look at that myself and see if I hear it.
Well, no, this one isn't working either. Weird.
Huh. And that's just in the community.
That's on my page.
Yeah.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly.
Well, there it is.
This is, I was talking about this while you were out, but this is OJ Simpson talking about the Alex Murdaugh. Actually, let me go to Twitter. Hold on.
If they don't find blood in the car, would that make y'all think he's innocent?
Huh?
If they don't find blood in the car, would that make y'all think he's innocent?
That would definitely help, probably. That'd be crazy, right? I saw somebody else post that, actually. How do you kill 4 people and there's no blood in the car? Blood. Right? Like, that's not even, that's crazy. That's a good point.
Did he clean his car out? Did he clean his car?
DTS, no, not all. He studied murder for a living. Not surprised by a clean job, says Mara Kyle. Damn it. And then sometimes randomly Twitter doesn't work.
Like, I don't even need the car thing. I'm already not convinced it's him.
Dumb.
Yeah, Mara said stop and change before you get in the car. I mean, it's definitely possible, but he wouldn't have time for that. He'd have to shower, basically, change his clothes, shower, put him in a bag. I don't think he did all that.
There we go. All right.
I mean, even if you change your clothes, it's very possible it's on your skin, which then gets transferred to your vehicle. You sit down in it.
Yeah, it'd be hard to believe, like
it's
immediately after that he didn't get some kind of transfer in the car. Like impossible to believe, actually.
The amount of like how anally you would have to be about cleaning up.
I mean, okay, let's just think about it for a second. Say
just to make sure nothing transfers.
Say you go in full fucking Dexter. You're wearing like a fucking full suit. You're planning on getting messy, right?
Yeah.
You leave that place. You get out to your car. There would already be tracks there that you'd have to figure out, right? That didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say he does make it to his car, or maybe he changes that out before he leaves he finally, after seeing Dylan and he gets to the sliding door, takes all that off, then goes outside. He's got that and wraps it up. Well, he'd have to have a bag or something to put that in. There'd be blood dripping off that.
It's just, it's so fucking unlikely. That's what's crazy. I mean, it's not impossible. I almost never say something's impossible, right? But it's so unlikely. Right. It's so unlikely that the chances are slim to none and slim left down.
Right. Drunk. Even if he had covers, they weren't found, so that suit would be in the car. Have to be blood in trunk or somewhere in the car. Still,
exactly.
100%. Yeah. No, you're making good points, bro.
And if he did clean his car, it's still very likely that there's still something there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen this before where people have committed crimes and they have cleaned their car out thoroughly, but they still find traces. It's still there.
Mara call. No, I think you're overthinking it. If you're going from one hoodie and sweatpants to another and stuff the dirty in a hefty bag that you chuck out the window on the way home. So if that's the case, if that's what happened, and you think he's just got a hoodie and sweatpants on, and he gets to the door right before he heads out, and he has a hefty bag that he's got presumably in his pants or his back pocket that he pulls out, stuffs those in a frantic state of mind, after murdering 4 people, probably completely out of breath. I don't know. I really can't see. Maybe. I mean, again, nothing's impossible, but I can't truly see him not getting something outside of the residence trickling. Dude, there would be so much fucking blood. We know there was so much blood.
The reality is we've all seen these fucking stories. People take all the precautions they can, and there's still shit left behind. There's still blood in the car or something. I mean, because it's so difficult to truly fully plan it out to where you're not going to leave any trace anywhere. It's almost fucking impossible.
True. They found 1 speck of DNA on a sheath. The amount of blood described, which sounds like the most blood I've ever heard ever described, should be found. Something extra. There would have to be something. Yeah. You stab someone on the ground, the blood is on the ground, not you.
Dude, that's the whole thing. Thank you, housewife. Not everything is public right now.
Oh, no, that's true too. That's true too.
People, we look at this case and we act like we have all the information already. We don't have shit.
That's what we were talking about earlier too. I mean, a lot of it is speculation. I mean, a lot of it's just
gag order. I mean, they're not releasing shit for a reason.
Streak through the woods with just a ski mask. Bam. That's what he did.
Mira just said, I don't believe this is like horror movie blood. Wasn't like one of them like basically decapitated? This is horror movie blood, dude.
The quote from the first police officer that went in is like the most crazy thing he's ever. I mean, of course, that's not the actual quote, but I mean, as you can imagine, like he was not okay. Like
there was insane amounts of blood. That's a guarantee.
Insane amounts of blood from what we've read and heard. It sounds like, for lack of a better words, a freaking slaughterhouse, dude. It sounds horrible. Yeah. Like it sounds like there was a lot of blood. Like
she's saying no. Like,
why would there not be a lot of blood? Do you think from just the injuries that we've heard about?
Like I don't know. I don't
know about that one. I don't know why do you not think there's a lot of blood, dude? I watch a lot of like this is literally a conversation I was watching lawyers have earlier today, and this came up because they were talking about the Alex Murdaugh stuff. one of the lawyers was literally saying somebody had just a cut on their chest. I mean, a bad laceration, don't get me wrong, but just a cut on their chest. And this was one of the cases that he dealt with and seen a lot of the photos from. There was blood all over the room, all over the walls, all over the ceiling, because you're freaking the fuck out, dude. You're not just standing like they're not just being stabbed. Like, they're freaking the fuck out. And we know that people were actually fighting. Like, there's no way that there wasn't blood everywhere, including the murderer.
Drunk turkey. There was blood dripping out the house on the foundation.
Right.
It was literally oozing out of the house.
Fucking blood. It's literally like the house that dripped blood, the horror movie. Like,
I don't know like where this person's getting their information, but it's not correct.
Yeah, he would have been covered. Yeah, I guess. I mean, now the more we fucking talk about it, I'm changing my mind in real time. But I hope to God they have the right fucking guy. Jesus. I mean, also, on the opposite end of that, if they do have the wrong guy, that's so fucked. Yeah. That'd be so messed up. Because I've already talked about that on other streams. His life's ruined forever. Period. Because he will never not be seen as a murderer. Yep. Never. If he is innocent.
Yep. Yeah, blood was fucking everywhere. That's established.
Yeah. All right, real quick, I do want to just watch this. This is OJ. Did you say you saw this, Dan?
Yeah. Or no, I didn't watch it. I saw that you posted it, but I didn't watch it. I was.
So OJ Simpson talking about the Alex Murdaugh stuff. This was before the verdict came back, but this is still interesting. This is also not the entire clip, but.
Hey, Twitter world, is me, yours truly. Well, a whole lot of people.
Hold on. We live in a world where OJ Simpson is on Twitter talking to us about another murderer.
Oh, man.
Like, we live in a crazy clown world, folks.
I do feel like.
Chat, who thinks that OJ Simpson was innocent? Right now, I'm going to make a poll.
You know the whole.
And you don't have to be serious. I don't give a fuck. Do you think OJ Simpson was. I'm sorry, Dan.
You know the whole conspiracy. Sorry, you know the whole conspiracy about the Large Hadron Collider, like severing, basically our universe is spilling over into an alternate universe because of some shit they've done with the Large Hadron Collider.
I have heard that.
They're colliding.
I read about that.
Particles and shit. Yeah. And it's literally.
I like that conspiracy, but yeah.
Dude, I'm every day I believe it more and more.
Hell, the way things are
weird,
going,
dude.
The way things are going. Yeah. That's one of the weirdest things ever, though. And they did it again. Wasn't it something that they put off for a really long period of time and that they did again recently? Yeah. Like they're running more tests on the hydrogen collider.
Yeah, the Mandela effect. Yeah. And yeah. They've probably split us again into a whole nother fucking reality. The shit. Yeah, dude, I believe it more and more every day.
Dude.
The CERN logo is 3 6s. Damn, we need to do some more mystery stuff.
Yeah, we do, man. That's true.
I love that stuff. That stuff's fun.
That's gonna be coming for sure. Actually, some more mystery.
Really, there's so much crime stuff going on, and that's popular right now.
It's fucking endless.
It's hard to branch out.
Oh, here we go. If OJ was innocent, why would he make the police chase him on the highway? Let's see. Is anybody answering this poll? Out of 32 votes, guilty, yes.
I also love how people.
Who's the no's?
I also love how people use otherworldly events as the catalyst for reality splitting. Like, so I think people have said Harambe, the killing of Harambe, split reality.
Oh God, Harambe.
There's an MMA one.
2016.
There was an MMA one too. Chris Weidman threw a spinning back kick at Luke Rockhold, and he completely missed and got taken down. He probably could have won that fight, but he threw that one spinning back kick, and it fucked his whole shit up. And in the MMA community, that is known as an event.
Wow,
that split reality fucking cracks me up.
That's funny. Yeah. There's a bunch of those though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The further we get down the road of this fucking thing, man, yeah, the more I do believe in some maybe alternate reality shit.
The Large Hadron Collider is the one that's like, yeah, maybe. We don't know how that shit works. I don't think they know how that shit works. They don't.
Well,
they don't
even
even
know how any of this works. If we're gonna be really honest,
they don't even know if they're fucking splitting realities or not. Right? How could anybody, even the smartest people in the world, how could they possibly know? It's interesting. It's fun to talk about.
I love stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna get some more stuff like that. Yeah, stick with Publicly Buzzed, guys, and we're gonna definitely be diving into some more shit like that for sure.
But yeah, the Mandela effect stuff, man, like the Bernstein Bears and
some of that stuff hits me perfectly. Like I remember I remember the one that doesn't exist.
The Sinbad movie, the Genie Sinbad movie, dude. That's the one that like I fucking watched. I remember watching that movie.
I fucked with me. I know. I don't think it's real. Like but yeah, like in their head.
It was not real. That's the thing. It's not real.
Yeah.
But I fucking remember watching it.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man. And that's one, like, why did that even come up? Why did that become one? You know what I mean? Like the Bernstein Bears thing is a misspelling that is, you can see it. People just remember it being spelled differently. That's not that hard to believe. But people created a whole fucking movie?
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense, dude.
Wandering Orphan popping in here. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday night.
Yo. She posted a cool video of her doggies.
Oh yeah, she has some beautiful pups. Those Dobermans. All right. So yeah, back to crazy world here.
What I think about this Alex Murdaugh trial. I don't know why they think I'm an expert on it, but I got to admit, when he took the stand, a guy.
He's got jokes.
I don't know why they think I'm an expert on it.
The world is.
Imagine murdering your wife, and then like 30 years down the road, you're like, "Hey, Twitter world."
And this motherfucker
I'm an expert on murdering people.
This motherfucker had the audacity to go out and write a book,
bro,
about if I did it.
We live in a fucking clown world.
It's me, yours truly. Well, a whole lot of people asking me what I think about this Alex Murdaugh trial. I don't know why they think I'm an expert on it, but I got to admit, when he took the stand, a guy who's an habitual liar, I did watch when the trial first started. I watched him take the stand, and I thought it was probably a mistake because the guy is an admitted liar, and it's hard for me to think he can be on the stand 5, 6, 7, 8 days without lying. Question is, what did he lie about? But lying and stealing money is a little different than murder. I realized in watching him testify what he was doing. He was just trying to relate to one or two of those jurors that he was a good old boy. He was one of them. And I'm not sure he didn't succeed in doing that. I am not qualified to really say if the guy did it or he didn't do it. If a juror missed an hour of testimony, they no longer qualified. I've missed days that I haven't watched this. But from what I've seen, do I think it's more likely that he did it? Yes. But more likely equals reasonable doubt.
That's so funny.
Yeah, dude, I love that he.
You all right?
I think we're good. Are we good?
I think they know that we're talking about fucking glitches, and you're glitching out.
They're trying to shut us down.
Oh my God!
The universe itself is trying to get us out of here.
Like, dear God,
what happened with that poll?
Let me see.
Oh, it's pretty overwhelming. 3/4 say yes.
45 votes yes, 76. Yeah, it didn't change at all. 24% no.
Yep. I mean, that one's pretty straightforward. What do you think? I voted. Did you vote?
I did not. Let me vote.
Can you vote on your own poll?
I cannot vote. Yeah, I mean, I think he just, I guess I think he did it. I guess I'd have to watch it.
I'm saying, yeah.
But just watching him after.
I mean, dude, he fucking did it.
Like, I just know that he was amazing in Naked Gun.
We did. We triggered something. We mentioned CERN. We're too deep. The universe itself
is trying to take us down right now in real time.
It's trying to suppress
Even
us.
on the back end of YouTube, it's saying we're having buffering issues. Oh, that was probably what just happened, though. Stream health is... Okay, we're back to excellent. We're good.
Oh, it's your internet, then.
Well, I was fine. But no, it was
my
me.
goodness.
It's definitely me.
You know what, though? Yeah, it would be interesting to go back and watch the OJ trial.
Legal Vices actually does that. The guy I was just watching that's live doing the drinking.
Mm-hmm. He watches old.
I think he like does a bunch. Well, I think he's doing OJ specifically. Like he has a show.
Nice, cool.
Hold on, what's he got? He's got something.
Thank you, Pamela. You rock as well.
Yeah,
best bet in the game right
here.
now.
OJ Simpson trial part 23. Yeah, he's been going through it.
Wow, 23
parts.
How long are those videos?
This dude rules also.
How long are those videos?
Their streams 2.5 hours.
23 parts and they're fucking 2 hours a piece?
Yeah, it's just, we're live streams. They're just discussing it and shit. Here's a 4-hour one. No, 2.5.
Wow.
Anybody that's not following Legal Vices, follow this guy. He fucking rules. Murders it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The house, right?
Oh yeah, I found this earlier. Oh my god, who
really
is
cool.
Wood? You son of a bitch. Long live
yeah.
independent media. Keep going, guys.
Love that. Wood, welcome to the party, man. $20
with a wild one.
And that's my spirit right there. Long live independent media. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. That's fucking badass, Wood. Welcome to the team. Oh yeah.
Yeah, brand new person too, right? Never seen Wood before.
First time we've seen him in here tonight, I think. Yeah, okay. Cecilia. He's from Legal Vices streams from South Korea. That's where he lives.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. And I don't know if he doesn't sleep. He streams literally all day long. He'll stream at midnight and he'll stream at noon.
Well, there's a time difference, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like when I'm at work, it's like 3 a.m. or something there when I'm watching. But he was just now on. So I mean, he literally never stops. Like,
yeah, that's yeah.
Wood, I am a woman. Good to know. Awesome. Hell yeah. Well, thank you, Wood. Seriously, appreciate that, and I'll remember.
Probably what I thought probably said dude or something.
Oh yeah, probably. Mark doesn't get the question if OJ was guilty. Yeah, you know about the OJ Simpson? How old are you, Mark? That was from like 94. It was a very old thing, but it's also pretty known. Here we go. Universe loves gingers.
Universe loves ginger ales is what Willow said. Yeah, okay. I'm with Wandering Orphan there.
But yeah, Dan sent me this walkthrough of the house.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. And they actually have little markers for things you can read. Probably not that one. Stay away from the orange star.
Affidavit text.
And then you click on it, it'll pull up. It'll actually pull up.
November 13th, 2022, at approximately 4 p.m., Moscow Police Department Sergeant Blaker and I responded to 1122 King Road, Moscow, Idaho, to assist with scene security and processing of a crime scene associated with 4 homicides. Upon our arrival, the Idaho State Police forensic team was on the scene and was preparing to begin processing the scene. Moscow Police Officer Smith, one of the initial responding officers to the incident, advised he would walk me through the scene.
Holy shit, Pookie. I am sorry to hear that. That sounds insane. This is insane, Dan. I didn't know that it did this.
Oh, no.
This is super cool.
Yeah, this is. I mean, you can look at every door, see where you could. You would literally are walking through the whole house.
Oh, yeah. All right.
It shows you where he entered.
So this is the door. This is like the DoorDash door. No, this is a bedroom.
It shows.
All right. So we start out in the middle of the house.
Yeah. You come through the front door. So if you go back out and turn.
This isn't the front door though.
Left is the front door. Oh, keep spinning. Keep spinning.
That's the front door. So this is where DoorDash would have come from.
Yeah. And just look around. It'll even show you where the footprint was found. It'll show you where the sheath was found. Everything. It's pretty insane. I don't know how this was developed.
Image was Xana Kernodle's Facebook page. It shows a mattress she wanted to sell. It's positioned in room 1B. The headboard is against the window of 1B with the mattress positioned along the side room. So it would have been right.
It's where it's in the corner there. It's where the picture is. The actual button is. Yeah. No. But it's sitting in the corner over there, right? Because you see the window. Like it's sitting
this
again.
Way. This
exactly.
way.
Exactly.
Yeah. I do see that. Okay. Whoa, this is crazy.
It's so crazy.
This image of Xana Kernodle's Facebook page, it shows a makeup desk she wanted to sell. It is positioned in the bedroom 1B of 1122. The desk is against the window of 1B with the mattress. Wow.
Whoever made this put a lot of fucking work.
The attention to detail is fucking crazy.
I gotta refresh my drink again. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, walk through this because I walked through it earlier, so I'm not gonna be missing much.
Wow. Okay, this is tripping me the hell out. Wondering Orphan, Publicly Buzzed, I'd you go to today's live episode of Dago 303, I break it down, well, my theory, but no one argued at all and everyone heard it from the victims' own mouths. I may do that. Remind me, though, after this. Remote viewing is cool. Yeah, I'm going to dig through this, though. All right. So bedroom 1A. Okay.
On November 13th, 2022, at a...
Okay. So yeah, this is where we see the TikToks and shit happening, right? And yeah, we've seen where like that one where like they're impersonating each other. Maddie's coming up the stairs right here. Yeah. This is crazy, dude. The attention to detail in this is freaking nuts. So here's the shoe print. Page 5. During the process of the crime scene, investigators found a latent shoe print. This was located during the second processing of the crime scene by ISP forensics team by first using a blood test and then amino black, a protein stain that detects the presence of cellular material. The detected shoe print showed a diamond-shaped pattern similar to the pattern of a Vans type shoe, not the ones that we saw earlier that was taken, just outside the door of DM's bedroom, located on the second floor. This is consistent with the statement from DM. What the hell did I do? Did I turn the lights out? I turn the lights out. Students TikTok. This is what I was talking about. This is what I remember. That's the one that triggered in my brain in real time when I seen those fucking stairs. The fuck? Crazy.
Like, what are you taking here? Murphy, you've been a bad boy.
Fucking Murphy.
It's 9:10. Guys, can anybody drop me to class? I'm fucking late for my meeting. I was supposed to be there 10 minutes ago. Did anybody do their chores today? Fuck, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, shit, you guys. It's 8. Gotta go. Jake's calling. Oh, Jake's calling. Oh my god, I look horrid. Oh, Murphy, you look so cute. Get out of here. You seriously gotta get out of here. You're fucking stinking this shit out. Hey guys, I know I talk about my What would you guys do in my situation? Damn, where are you going? Yeah, I gotta go to the pool. Yeah, I failed 2 of them already.
Is there do like a wine night? Like, let's just do a wine night.
Yo, is it okay if I have a party? Like, just 3 or 4 people at most.
Fucking crazy to see that shit, I think.
So
I don't know, you're back.
I don't think no, you're enveloped. Yeah. So I don't know if Drunk Turkey's still in here. I don't think he is, but send this to them because I don't know if he's ever I don't know if he's ever walked through this, but I would like to see them walk through this.
Yeah, that would be cool. Let me get I'm gonna do that on the side. Because I can get on there.
I've seen them use a lot of like images of the house and stuff in their content, and you know,
they like to do a lot of map stuff. They do a lot of cool map stuff.
I think Daniel has a law enforcement background, even, right?
I believe he's a former police officer. If I've heard that, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I would like to see him walk through this. Because this is like the craziest thing I've seen.
This is trippy. Yeah, this is cool. I'm literally lost in it right now.
Whoever did this is like, they put a lot of work into it. They compiled so much information.
Bathroom. Okay, yeah. So here's Zaina was found on the floor, bedroom 2. Mara was asking some questions. Yeah, Daniel's still in here. Oh shit, yeah, Daniel's actually used this before. Okay,
cool.
Damn, I must have missed that one. Shit. This one's tripping me out, bro. From affidavit pages 1 and 2, just before this room, there was a bedroom door on the south wall of the hallway. As I approached the room, I could see a body later identified as Kernodle's laying on the floor. Kernodle was deceased with wounds which appear to have been caused by the edged weapon. Fox News.
Are people allowed to, regular users aren't allowed to post links, are they?
I don't think they are.
Daniel, can you link the video? If it's even, I'm assuming it's Daniel. Drunk Turkey, can you link the video where you do the walkthrough?
Like, send the lights off up to the good vibes sign so you can see what it looks like if walking around at night. Oh, cool. I'll do that too.
Send Stevie the link to your video and we'll put it up.
Yeah. Dude, and do that to me on Twitter. I'll put it up over here to the side if you don't mind. Because I would like to put that up over here.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying they've already seen it on his channel. Cool. Yeah, we weren't aware of this.
I want to look at it right now in real time. I think that's dope. This is while where a red substance is seen trickling down the foundations of the rear of the house. So not a lot of blood or anything.
Yeah, but that's seeping down the foundation. That means there's a lot of blood on the inside wall.
Right here. Yeah.
A lot.
Oh,
you were being sarcastic. I see what you.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't pick up on that.
I was going after Mara.
Play that. I wish I had that Alex Jones. I'm kind of retarded clip.
She says that's not blood. Mara says that's not blood.
That's not blood.
You don't think that's blood seeping out of the house?
What is that?
What do you think it is? I mean, honestly,
I think everybody,
I'm not trying to be facetious whatsoever. This is like blood. I mean,
there's a consensus here.
She said, why would they mark a boot print as evidence, but not that?
Good question.
I mean, the photo alone is evidence. What do you mean? They can't take that. They can't take the foundation of the house. That is evidence. This photo is evidence.
Maybe she means because there's not like a number marker beside it, like you know how they put number markers down for evidence.
Yeah.
Rust laugh out loud from
that's not Rust.
Construction. Lady, I don't know. I can't.
No, you're 100% off on this. 100%.
You right now.
100%. Affidavit pages 1 and 2. OFC Smith and I entered the King Road residence through the bottom floor door on the north side of the building. OFC Smith and I then walked upstairs to the second floor. OFC Smith directed me down the hallway to the west bedroom on the second floor, where I later learned through Zaina's driver's license and other personal belongings from the room was Zane Kernodle's hereafter Kernodle room. Just before this room, there was a bathroom door on the south wall of the hallway. As I approached the room, I could see a body later identified as Kernodle's laying on the floor. Kernodle was deceased with the wounds which appeared to have been caused by an edged weapon. Also in the room was a male, of course, Ethan. Chapin was also deceased with wounds later determined done with a sharp force injuries.
And that's fine, Mara.
No, yeah, it's fine.
I'm glad you said that. Agree to disagree. Yeah,
100%. Could it be juice? Says Mark.
We're gonna have different opinions every once in a while, aren't we?
Let me see here. All right, so Zena was found here. Oh, this is a closet. I'm lost. How to get the hell out of here? I'm in the closet. Okay.
Oh, there's the light.
Yeah, this is the light. You can turn this off. This is how it would be if it was actually freaking dark and you're walking around in here.
Yeah.
All right, that's actually tripping.
But the light's still on because it was on, right?
Yeah, it probably would be. It's a neon, one of those neon signs, right?
And that's, I mean, yeah, it's not that bright though. It doesn't really light up the room or anything, does it?
So this is DM's room. Right here. Bedroom external photo showing the window as Madison's bedroom, and is where Madison and Kaylee was found. Am I up taller than I think I am?
Do what?
So this is Maddie's room I'm in? Like it's just stand here. Confirm a survivor DM's bedroom on the night of the events. This is DM's Dylan's room. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. I think I read something weird. Got confused. Oh, Guapo, what's happening, man? Hope you're having a good Friday night. Thanks for popping in here. You did awesome on Drunk Turkey Show the other night. It was cool putting a face with your name. I think I put a message out there to you, but that was really cool. He does a little bit of map work also, Dan.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on their show earlier this week. Bella popping in here. Appreciate it. Let's see. A DM stated she originally went to sleep in her bedroom on the southeast side of the second floor. DM stated she was awoken at approximately 4 a.m. by what she stated sounded like Consalvis playing with her dog. We've heard this 1,000 times, which were later located on the third floor. A short time later, DM said she heard. Okay, we know this story. So this is DM's room. The lights are still off out here. Let's turn the lights back on for a second. Shit.
This shit is insane. How did they put this together?
Yeah, dude.
Is this from like a realty website or Zillow or something? Like a walkthrough, and they put all the, I don't know.
They've taken a lot of work. So here's the sliding glass door. So
there's the entrance, right? That's the entrance.
Yeah, this is the entrance point.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
And then there's something else on the ground there. Is that where that's not where the footprint was though, was it?
No, the footprint, I passed it already. It's in front of Dylan's. Yeah, here it is. Here's the footprint. In front of Dylan's
definitely
room.
A van shoe,
DM's positioning when observing. She would have been, presumably in this crack here.
She's looking out.
Seeing him come this way.
Yeah.
Now walks towards the back sliding glass door.
And she's so fucking close to him. She's so close to him, right? He's coming towards her. She sees his bushy eyebrows, right?
Yeah.
She's so close to him.
I mean, it's such a short space.
He fucking saw her.
Presumably, if this
100%.
is pretty accurate, I mean, with what we know, I didn't mean to go back in the room, but
he had to see her standing there. She's fucking got that door cracked open, looking out.
She's cracked right here, yeah.
And he's walking through that very small little hallway. And if she sees his face, that means he's in front. He's in front of her. There's no way he didn't see her.
So here's Maddie's room.
So he just decided to leave her? Like, fuck it. I killed 4 and it's good enough, I guess. That's weird to me.
So here's where Murphy would have been. In here.
And then there's the body, I believe, is the red circle. Or where's the
yeah, this
not
is where
the
Murphy
body,
would have been.
the dog, yeah.
These pictures are trippy. Yeah, okay, fuck.
You went downstairs.
Damn. Didn't mean to do that.
You're just clicking.
I'm getting a little crazy.
When you hover, it tells you where you're going.
I'm just going. All right, so we're going back to Maddie's room. A little bit drunk, walking around this house right now. All right. So turn around. Maddie's room. All right, so here we go. Knife sheath found here. Also later noticed what appeared to be a tan leather knife sheath laying on the bed next to Mogan's right side. When viewed, the sheath was later processed and had K-Bar, USMC, and the United States Marine Corps Eagle Globe and anchor stamped on the outside of it. The Idaho State Lab later located a single source of male DNA. Laying right here underneath or beside Maddie. As they were both laying here in the bed together. Does this upstairs area show the oh yeah, you can see where she would have been sitting there. Show the balcony upstairs? Because there's a balcony upstairs. Am I wrong on that? Isn't there a way to get to that balcony upstairs? Yeah, right here.
Yeah, there it is.
Here's the patio upstairs.
Yep.
I mean, I still think it could have been totally possible for him to come through this way. Come in here. This happened first. He's coming downstairs. Run. The DoorDash had happened. She's still up. Runs into Zayna and Ethan.
It says on here too that the entrance is a confirmed entrance. Why is it
right?
confirmed?
Yeah, I've heard that, and I don't think anyone thinks what I think on that, and I don't even think that, but I think it's interesting that, like, I don't think it's impossible to think that he came through up there. Like, unlikely probably because of the height. But if he had planned it,
you would need a ladder. Yeah.
You would need a ladder.
And there was a ladder outside.
This is crazy. What is it?
And there was a ladder outside.
And there was a ladder there.
It was available. Parachute in. Yeah. You rented a helicopter and a pilot and parachuted in. That could happen.
Yeah. I bet that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. And yeah, it was a former attendant who used to live here who said you couldn't move in this house without hearing it creak, without hearing stuff.
Hey, Dago popped in.
Dago, what's happening, man? Appreciate it, bro.
Any fit person likely pull themselves up. I don't know. Maybe.
J-Lord out here talking about talking to Mark. Stabbings are exceptionally fast. A few years ago, a friend of mine was jumped by total strangers, stabbed 15 times in less than 45 seconds. I mean, yeah, stabbings are going to happen quick. Sasha Cruz, with the adrenaline he was feeling, I can understand him not seeing her. That's true too. I can actually see it happening. And he would probably be tired at that point. I mean, there ain't no way you kill 4 people and you're not worn down a little bit. With the succession and the quickness. Not much, Dago. Hope you're having a good night, man.
How tall is the balcony? Do we know that?
I'm not exactly sure, but from the photos that we have seen, it looks fairly high. I haven't seen a ladder like exactly next to it, so it's a little bit hard because the ladder's off to the side. But the one body cam footage of the cops that go around to that side and they come to this screen door, it's not screen door, but sliding door, and Kaylee answers. It looks fairly high, like really high.
Like, could you reach it with your hands if you're 6
Probably
foot tall?
not. Probably not.
Oh, Drunk Turkey said they found the video.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I'd like to watch that.
Nice. Appreciate that. Thanks, Daniel. Let's buffer through here and find it.
Because I mean, if the balcony's low enough to where, let's say, I don't know how tall Kohberger is, but let's say he's 6 foot. If he could reach up with his bare hands and grab the deck, I mean, as long as he can do a pull up, he could probably get up there just with his bare hands,
Yeah, that was something that I was kind of alluding to on a past stream. Really, because when I was literally making a thumbnail, I noticed the ladder and everything. I was like, holy shit, like, could it be possible?
Yeah. Can I just say everyone needs to take a drink? All right. I'm with you on that one.
I like it. Boom. Who said that?
I'm going to pull a Big Blue, show him my drink, and...
Who said that?
Chug it down, Mara.
I'm trying to find it. I want to post it up. Yes, Mara. Boom.
Oh, and we need to fix chat. I don't know what's up with that.
I know. It was a little bit better before.
I feel like is the font not larger than it used to be as well?
The font looks the same. It's just that the box isn't as big. I don't think.
Oh.
I don't know. I need to come here and mess with it besides while I'm on live.
Yeah, we should have played with it tonight before we went live. So unfortunately, if you send a message that's like more than 5 words, it's probably gonna get cut off.
I know, it pisses me off.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah, I am gonna have to see a man about a dog real quick before I do this Drunk Turkey thing. I do have it pulled up over here. We'll bring her over here. Again, yeah, thanks, Daniel. Appreciate that, man. That was probably annoying finding that.
It took him a minute.
Really appreciate that. But yeah, give me 1 second, Dan. If you want to read some chat.
Yeah. Water is fine. I'll have a wine tonight. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'll pop the Discord in there for you. I should be able to get that pretty quick. Yeah. Here is the Discord. Join up. Come hang out. We don't technically take call-ins. The only way we could possibly do chats like voice chats with the community is through Discord. I mean, I'm feeling pretty spontaneous. We'll see what Stevie says when he gets back. If somebody wants to come into the Discord and talk to us, that would work out. But again, gotta see where Stevie's at on it. Dan, seriously, if not tonight, tomorrow, please watch our episode. That's the Dago episode you're talking about? I'll go back and watch it for sure. Discord link not valid. I wonder why that might be. Let me try again, I guess. Maybe I fucked it up somehow. Invite. Send an invite link.
If she can jump in the Discord right now, I'll have her on here.
Okay, cool. And Stevie just sent another link. Our links are totally different. Maybe Stevie's is valid. Try that one. Yeah, all right. So Stevie's down. So yeah.
Yeah, we can do the voice only, right?
If somebody wants to, yeah. If somebody wants to pop in and talk to us live, we don't have a phone number you can call in, but we do have a Discord.
Yeah, and I'll put a time on it too, so we can't have like insane long periods of rambling. But
yeah. So if you want to
get out of control, but
if you want to talk live, pop into Discord and join the waiting room Discord channel.
Is that you, Lolly88? Someone just popped in here.
It was Sun Kitten that wanted to talk.
Yeah, sometimes the names are different in here.
Oh, true.
Yeah, jump in that waiting room.
Yes, if anybody wants to talk, jump in the waiting room. And I'll pull you up, yeah.
Yeah, man, Dago's saying that they've been messed up for a couple days.
Lolly is Candace.
Cotton Gin Discord is like basically like a giant
here we go. Oh,
thread after the fact, like
Wandering Orphans first up. Yo, you should be live.
Hello?
Hey, you hear?
What's going on, Wandering Orphan?
You got me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Awesome. Let me mute my TV real quick so we don't have like echo. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's
Hanging out? You having a good night?
I'm having a great night. So we had an episode earlier and Dago actually opened, I'd sent it to him a while ago and I guess it got buried. I don't know. With me changing channels between the Dober Mom and my actual channel. But he opened it up and he read it, clicked links, played it, and everything, and I typed out a manuscript of what I actually heard. Listening to the third audio link that had not been debunked, but kind of got buried. And I wrote it out like a play script for him, and it was like, I cross-referenced all the voices between like Maddie and Kaylee's TikTok videos, and they matched up perfect. So I knew this is like legit. And I kind of closed my eyes and just did like a Nicolas Cage Homeland style type, like obsessively listening to it type thing, and came up with my own what I thought they were actually saying because none of the captions on this video fit. And like it said like at one point, the thing that really tipped me off, like these captions on this audio are not accurate. The thing was, it said pace yourself. And it was like, that was my red flag. Nobody's going to say pace yourself in a situation like that. Not a victim to, and well, I don't want to say the actual word, so I'll say an 86er.
Yeah.
And not one 86er to another. Nobody's going to say pace yourself. It's going to be a get in, get out type thing. And if it's a victim to an 86er, they're going to be like, stop.
Right.
But the thing is, I didn't hear you need to pace yourself. I heard I'll pay you myself. And that put it in a different perspective for me. And that made me like really listen to it. And whenever I sat and I listened to my headphones with no microphone or anything like that, it was just like noise blocking, just total immersion. There's a very subtle line in it after Murphy stops barking where I heard Maddie say, I told you I'd pay you.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so I started digging through previous audios, and on the walk to the grub truck, everybody thinks, okay, so it's believed that white hoodie guy is Jack Showalter and that he's not a bad guy or anything like that. He's just being a good friend, making sure they have a nice, responsible escort to and from.
That's what I've always thought.
Yeah, because Kaylee had a feeling somebody was watching them, and she just had a bad feeling. And, you know, she told multiple people in the area, like, I got a bad feeling. Somebody's watching us. I don't know. So she's being super careful. And so it would make sense that she would ask a trusted friend, Jack Showalter, to escort them to and from places if it was just going to be the two of them walking alone. And everybody thinks that Jack Showalter says, after she says, I told Adam everything, that they're going to get you for this. You need to watch yourself. But when I listened to it with the immersion headphones and with my eyes closed and just totally listening to it, that's not what I heard. And I don't know if I can say what I actually did hear, because it involves an illicit substance.
You can say it. You should be able to say
Yeah,
it.
you can say whatever you want. Even the 86er stuff, it doesn't matter. Say whatever you want.
Okay. So what I personally heard, my opinion, and I am not licensed. I have taken classes, but I am not licensed in anything involving investigation, anatomy, whatever. I heard, we're going to get you coke, Maddie. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And so after I listened to all of that and I typed out like what I heard, like, I don't know, like a play. I don't know how to describe it, but I typed it out, like quotes, whatever. Obviously I sent it to Dago, and it kind of got buried because the Nicola Bully case came up. And I know that was front and
Is
center.
that
And
what's on the new Dago thing you're talking about?
That's
like,
what I was
from
about
today?
They went
Yes.
over this today, yeah.
Yes,
All right,
we
hold
just
on.
went
Let me
over
at
it
least
today.
pull it up here so we can reference it while you talk about it. Hold on. But you go ahead. Sorry.
So it kind of got buried with the Nicola Bully case because, you know, obviously we wanted to make sure that we found
Yeah, we're
what
pulling it
was
up,
going
Mark.
on with her. Yeah, her body was missing, and we wanted to make sure that we found what was going on with her situation. But I brought it up today in the case review type thing, and he pulled up the email I'd sent him, and I sent him timestamps and all of that. And we went over it, and he opened it up and he played it. And he and I were both in the same mindset that it was multiple people that had committed this act. But we were both also in the same mindset that it was just somebody from afar who was obsessed with these beautiful girls. We didn't go into it with the mindset of, oh, I know what the motive is. Let's make it fit. And we certainly didn't go into it with the mindset of what actually I heard.
I'm
And I
super
captioned for him.
interested in this. I will pay you.
Oh. So I'm
Yeah.
scrubbing through here. Am I looking? Does he play the video?
He does, and he plays the audio too, and he reads the captions and things like that.
Okay.
And before you push play though,
Yeah.
can I just say this? I didn't get the chance to say this because I didn't realize Dago was so like passionate and excited to like air this and like find the truth on it. I want to say this before and not in the middle of, like I did on Dago's. This is not a judgment in any way on any choices that anybody may have made. You guys know I've been through Greek life, and I understand the pressure, the enormous, the high standards that you have to jump through. And that's not something, I told Dago, that's not something you can achieve with just B12 vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
And being perfect and perfectly groomed and perfectly physique and fashionable and all that. It's not something that you can just achieve with hard studies and lots of vitamins. It's unfortunately, usually it gets pressured into unnatural things. And I'm not judging anybody for choosing that. I'm not saying it's a good choice, but I'm also not judging somebody for feeling like they got pushed into that. So that's my only disclaimer. This is not a judgment thing.
Okay.
Okay. Is this the right spot? Does this seem like the right spot?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll go wait just a second.
What I sent you as.
So let me hold on. Make sure
This is YouTube Inception. Look at this.
Dream within a dream.
I'm going to back up again. Hold on. I think it's fucking up. Hold on. Might have too much shit going on.
You're good. Half the time I can't get my own mic to work, so you're fine. And right now I'm real deep in sushi sake and a couple glasses of bourbon to deal with a headache. So
nice.
Yeah.
Right. So you're saying the subs that are popping up on the screen are not right?
Nope, they're not.
So when we pass these by, tell me what you hear.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. I will
First
try.
First of all, let me play it. I'll play it through first.
I was sober on Dago's video. I am.
Oh man, it would be
not
dope to have
at the moment.
timestamps.
But also,
maybe is this something we're gonna have to get back to later, like and try to.
That's perfectly fine if you'd like to do that. I can also
here.
pull up the email where I did type it out, like a playbill type thing.
Yeah.
If you'd like for me to do that, once I hear it though, it'll come to me.
I can't read it.
Did you hear Kolpaka just now?
I think I did. Hold on.
They play it boosted too.
Hold on.
Java Jewel, thank you for putting that up here. I've got it wrote down, but I don't know which notebook it's in. Okay, so Java Jewel says the jail is staffed by 1 lieutenant, 1 sergeant, 2 corporal.
Marvin?
See, I heard Kolpaka, Kohberger.
Yeah.
I don't know what he drives. And then it goes radio silent here. I think it's because they got into too much description on specifying suspects. Then there's a big scuffle, and I hear Maddie saying, "I told you I'd pay you."
But I'm going to let it play a few times so y'all can.
Hold on. I'm trying to do that one more time.
I think that I will probably have to try to hear this a little bit better later, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it is hard for me to make it out right now.
I'm squinting and like getting closer to my monitor.
What's stupid is like,
even
though
it doesn't
if I put my
anything.
face closer to the monitor, I'm going to hear it better. But that's not how it fucking works.
Not how it
works. But yeah, I'm going to
what
look
if
into
I
that a
just
little bit later.
What if I find the email that I sent Dago directly and I send it to you?
Yes.
And then you also have the video link. I'll include that as well with the timestamp of when we start talking about this. And
that'll be perfect.
Yeah, that's cool for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thanks for coming on here, Orphan. Really appreciate it.
No problem. I just saw that like there's a whole bunch of people in chat like, what are you talking about? What video? Where's the link and whatnot?
It's like, getting very confusing, isn't it?
I'm like, oh my God, I'm not trying to hijack here. I was just trying to get
no, you're good.
their attention to this since they're talking about it, because literally like Dago went into this and he had the same mindset as my husband. The first couple times I played it for my husband of, babe, I can't make sense of what I hear. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah.
But what the captions are don't make any sense. And if I'm just looking at the captions and I'm not listening to anything, what you've typed out makes way more sense than what the captions are.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I haven't listened to it with the same headphones and the same audio that you have. I need it to make sense. And by the end of it, Dago was putting his hands on his forehead, leaning back, going,
wow.
I think we stumbled on something here. Like, I think this is something they didn't want us to hear.
You've definitely given us
into that a little bit more.
Yeah,
later
you've given us something to
that's interesting
to look into. That's pretty cool.
That's crazy, really.
Piqued your interest. Okay,
exactly, definitely.
But
well,
down below that we have Sun Kitten in the waiting room.
Yeah, you know we trust you guys, and we know you're going to look at it logically, and you're going to analyze it from the same perspective that we did, not judgmentally towards any of the victims or anything, and giving it like, okay, is this legit? Does this make sense? You know?
Yep. All right, Orphan, we're gonna move you out and move Sun Kitten in.
Oh, go for it.
Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Get it, Sun Kitten. Bye, y'all.
Bye. I don't know how to remove her, to be honest with you. This is our first time doing this. There we go. Disconnect. All right, Sun Kitten.
All right, Sun Kitten, be ready.
Yo. Can
Sun
you hear
Kitten,
us?
are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. Sorry, I'm new to Discord.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. This is the first time we've actually done this. So it's coming through perfect, though.
This is completely spontaneous.
Awesome. I'm glad I could be a part of it. So here's my thing. So they seized a bunch of stuff from his house in Pennsylvania today, right? Well, it was disclosed anyways.
It was released today, yeah.
Yeah. And they were talking about some knives. There was some guns that were also confiscated. They talked about pocket knives, but then they went in and they talked about other knives, but they didn't say exactly what they were. Do you think we might have the murder weapon?
Yeah, like that's what I was actually kind of alluding to earlier. Like they named the other two at least by like some sort of like name, like the Smith & Wesson and the Taylor, but then you just have a plain knife. Like that's strange, right?
I just feel like if it was the K-bar, it would have been listed as the K-bar, though.
Right. What you think?
Yeah. But they're super vague about other items as well. Like, like I was telling Stevie, it's almost like multiple people compiled this list, and it may even be that multiple people compiled the list, but one man wrote it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So because the handwriting is consistent, so one person wrote the list, but
True.
whoever was presenting the items that were going on to the list could have been multiple people. Some of them were specific, and some of them weren't. Maybe. It's very strange to me, though.
Yeah, but it is a little odd, you know, that they're descriptive with everything else, but it just says like a knife.
Yep. But even like there's another item.
100%. That's literally the first thing I said. I was like, why does it just say knife? And the other ones are descriptive.
The books, it just says books. Like it doesn't say what the books were. It just says books.
Right. Well, and then there was like what, page 183. And
oh yeah, the other one, yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious what that's all about.
And then this is stuff that hopefully makes more sense when we get into trial.
I know. Because it's all discovery that we'll find out hopefully in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully nothing happens and it gets pushed back. That's what I'm worried about, actually.
Do you think he's actually going to plead not guilty?
I do.
I think, like he's kind of all in on it right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And at this moment, I think it's possible that he truly is not guilty. So,
right.
I'm
what
there.
Do you think? That's a good question. Do you think he's just, from what you have right now? Do you think that he's guilty?
Do you think they got the right
Sun
guy?
Kitten?
Oh, I absolutely think he's the guy that did it. Yeah, and I don't think there was an accomplice either.
Oh, okay.
So, so you think he could do what we know? 4 people in 15 minutes or so?
Didn't I say less than that? Wasn't it like 7 minutes or something?
So
I think that's possible if you're pissed off enough and you got your adrenaline running. Yeah.
That's one of the things that kind of gets me too about him being alone is the short amount of time that he had.
I think he was by himself, and I think this is all Bryan. Yeah, absolutely, I do.
Nice.
I think they got their guy. And that's all I wanted to say. I just want to know your thoughts on the descriptions of everything that they caught there at his house, and one was just knife, and
Yeah, I think we're in line with the knife the way that there's 2 other ones that are descriptive and the other one's not. And
right.
I think it's odd. I really do. I thought it was kind of odd as well. It hit me immediately. I was like, what? Why? Like, why is it literally number 1 knife? And then you keep continuing reading and you're like Smith & Wesson, Taylor, like
right.
The same way, Sun Kitten.
Like it doesn't even say like kitchen knife or you know what I mean?
Like, I even wonder if there's like an order that they're presented to the list. Like, is the most important item that they found the first one they list?
I don't know.
The very first one you have is knife.
Another great question.
Knife, right?
Right.
Like that makes it even more compelling that that could be the murder weapon.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see, right?
Yeah. It's going to be exciting.
I know.
It's going to be interesting.
I know. It's good talking to you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Sun Kitten, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Your comment is what spawned this whole impromptu call-in situation. So.
Yeah, that was badass.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, anybody that wants to get in here and chat, definitely jump in the Discord. We'll make it happen. But yeah, Sun Kitten, call in again.
Hell yeah, I will.
Thank you
so
much.
Like and subscribe, people.
Yes.
Oh yeah, calling it out.
Yes. Sun Kitten knows.
Trooper.
Yeah, that's right. Take care.
Thank you. Evening. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, anybody else that wants to get on here, let us know and we'll jump in here. There's a waiting room in Discord.
Yep, there's a channel in Discord called Waiting Room. If you guys want to talk, then join that and we'll drag you up.
Yeah, Orphan was a good call too, and I'm sure my email probably already has that.
That was
because I want to look at that.
Interesting. I want to hear that audio.
I want to be able to hear it and immerse myself, not in alcohol.
It's not only that, but we're distracted with chat and everything else. It's stuff to really sit and listen.
And as we all know, I'm all in on some conspiracy stuff. So.
That's something we need to sit and actually pay attention to without distraction, and then bring it onto another show, later on another live. Because that was super interesting.
That was, yeah. And her unique perspective on actually being in a sorority was cool.
I'm with Mara. Mara said the guns were his parents. I'm with her on that. I can almost guarantee the guns. I bet a lot of the items that were taken, they took 5 computers. I bet at least 4 of those belong to his parents. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, dude, if they raided my house right now, they would get 2 broken laptops.
Yeah.
That I never trash. Dude, I do have to run use the bathroom real quick.
Dude, I was about to say the same.
Oh, God, I beat you.
No, go for it. Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 sec. I'll just put you on there and let you talk, I guess.
All right.
Or do you want me to put it on screen?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah, we're not watching anything anyway.
Yeah. Somebody else call in here.
What they released isn't relevant. I agree again, Mara. I don't think any of that makes any. It doesn't change anything that we already know. I mean, it literally is nothing. They basically might as well have not released anything. They found receipts for the guns. Steve got you thinking about what? Steve West got you thinking about the dancers video. What's that? Cocaine is probably boring unless you're tripping. Cocaine Bear is probably boring unless you're tripping. I mean, oh yeah, and Wandering Orphan actually, since she just brought us some potentially some good information there with that audio. She actually also brought to our attention the sorority stuff about Dylan waiting so long to make the 911 call, or even if she made the 911 call, or however that works. I've heard different things, but she made that make sense, right? So the sorority, we did a video on that, and she potentially had to wait because they have a pecking order. They have, if anybody dies in your sorority, in your house, you tell the sorority leader first, or the rank above you, before you call the cops, which is insane. Yeah, he came back. What's interesting, he came back around 9 or 9:30, and he still didn't try to go. What happened? Did he get spooked? If he came back there at around 9 o'clock that next morning, did he get spooked? Because I mean, did he come back because he knew he left the sheath on the bed, right? Or he left it somewhere in the house? And why didn't he go in and get it? Drop someone off? I think we're all going to be, we're either going to be surprised or disappointed when this trial starts happening. It starts rolling and we start getting information. It's either, we're either going to be disappointed because they actually don't have enough information to convict Bryan Kohberger, or we're going to be surprised because they actually have a shitload and they just, we didn't know about it. Ran into one of the survivors and got spooked. Yeah, that seems very plausible. Yeah, that's something we should mention more often. You know, sympathy for the victims' families. I mean, we like to sit here and talk about and speculate and all that, and we don't give enough attention to the victims themselves and their and the hardships that their families are going through. Just imagine. Everybody's fucking talking about your kid's murder. Jesus Christ. It's horrible. Yeah, nobody's sitting in the waiting room. We got nobody waiting to pop on.
Sorry.
Stevie's back. I can take my break.
What's going on?
Be right back. Just speculation still. Just talking about
cool
random stuff.
I'm gonna play a little bit of this drunk turkey video.
Yeah, Stevie's got the content.
He would have came in and exited. And so the first thing that we need to know is that...
Let me grift just a little bit real quick. It's been a minute since I did it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Please hit that like if you haven't yet. That really helps me out in the algorithm. Please share this thing. That really helps me out as well. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, please hit the 3 little dots on the side. And make sure all notifications are clicked, guys. Post a lot of content throughout the week on the community. Post a lot of videos that are just regular, non-Idaho related, news stories randomly. You want to be notified when that happens. Really appreciate everybody being here as we continue to grow Publicly Buzzed to the moon.
If this is true, that he came in and exited here, then he passed.
Andy Libby is trying to make it work. You trying to get in the chat? Yeah, if you can get in here, Andy Libby. I don't see a new member yet. Join Discord. Okay, since you're in Discord, here you go. I'm going to give you an invite. This should get you in our room. And then once in here, you should be able to get into the waiting room on the side, on the left, under General. And we can pull you in if you want to get on here, Andy. Talk a little shit. Just the Discord link, brother. Dago. Boom. We'll get you on here, man. Mark the Shark just joined. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. What's going on, Mark? Appreciate it, brother. Hell yeah. And I will absolutely have you on for a chat. Dago is in General. Dago, if you can probably pull you in from General also. But yeah, you'll probably be good there. Yeah, we'll get Dago out here. Wait till Dan gets back. Give me 1 second, because I'm not even sure if I know how to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Dan is my tech guy. You know, actually, I'll probably just pull you down. We're gonna try that. Oh shit, Dago, what's going on? Can you hear me? Dago. See, went back to General. Can you go to the waiting room? Do you see the waiting room? Susie just popped in here. What's going on, Susie? Thank you for joining the Discord. Live in the Discord, folks. If you click that link, you can jump in here. There's a waiting room to the left. You're in the General. There's a waiting room underneath that. I tried to pull you in. It says you're in the podcast. Can you hear me? I have to wait on Dan. Guys. I'm going to play a little bit more of this video real quick.
Dylan's
buzzed on a Friday night.
A couple of times. Wants to go upstairs, wants to go downstairs to come back to go to Xana and Ethan's room. You know, the first question is, why did he pass her room twice?
Oh, interesting, Lolly.
Right.
Lolly says it took about 20 minutes for chat options and rooms to show up on the Discord tonight. So that could be something also. I didn't even think about that. That would suck. But either way, if you get in here in the future, you could be on for sure. And Dago, I see Dago's in general. He's definitely trying to do something. And Threads, get on here. Pokey. You don't have to be drunk to get on here, Pokey. Do not have to be drunk. Get on here and talk a little shit. Hey.
And the second thing is, how do we make it make sense with the time frame and
Daniel, again, thank you for finding us, brother.
We know that Xana received a Jack in the Box DoorDash bag that was seen on the counter here. So
oh, sweet. Dago's in the waiting room. Okay. Stay there, Dago. I'm going to wait for Dan. I don't want to fuck anything up.
Here
we'll get you on, brother.
4 o'clock. You know, I think maybe perhaps. What do you guys think happened? How do you guys put it in with the time frame that we have? Any ideas? Y'all are muted, by the way.
Well, I was gonna say, like, even if like he went upstairs first. I mean, he went upstairs first, obviously, right? And then went to the third floor first, and then went
custom
down to the second. So he
if you become a member,
Dylan's at least
he's right here.
2 times right there,
Fire.
and then plus when he left, he passed Dylan's door or room
Friday
another
nights.
time, right?
Friday nights.
But then again, like I was thinking about
Friday
it too.
Nights.
Like he didn't expect like Ethan to be there at all, right? Because Ethan was staying over.
PubliclyBuzzed.
Ethan was a visitor, but Xana's dad came out and said he was talking about his little girl, and he was talking about how she lived.
Stay tuned because Dago's about to be on here. All right. See you chilling. True Crime Cafe with Dago. He streams a lot. He streams daily almost even. Not exactly daily, but a lot. A whole lot. And he marathons that son of a bitch. He'll go all day. I marathon on Friday nights. He'll marathon any day of the week. Give him a follow. Loving it. Yeah, popping it up. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Dan is appearing. So Dan.
Dago is trying to hop in here, huh?
Dago is trying to get in this son of a bitch.
Well, you couldn't drag him in?
Well, he was first. He was in the general, and I did pull him in, but he kept popping out. So then when he got in the waiting, I didn't want to fuck it up.
I got him.
And it looks like he's muted.
He is muted right now, but maybe he'll be unmuted. I'm dragging him in right now.
All right.
Dago, you are alive, my friend.
He's muted though.
You will have to unmute if you're ready to go.
He probably has to find it. I remember when I first got on Discord. I mean, no, he's already been on. He knows Discord.
Yeah, Discord can be confusing.
But dude, when I first got on Discord, man,
he may just not be ready. I mean, I'll leave him in here whenever he's ready.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. And then he did leave chat. I haven't seen him chat in a minute. If Wandering Orphan could check on him, maybe. All right, I'm going to play a little bit more of this video, though.
You know, she still had a good life, and she had experiences. And one thing that she said that she had an experience was living with a boyfriend. And so one could believe that he was not technically living there, but being there often enough that if he was stalking her, I think he would have noticed her. Now, if Bryan Kohberger had one target and one target in mind, because the pictures that he had on his phone, right? And we're assuming that target is still somebody on the 3rd floor. Why would he attack Ethan and Xana? He didn't attack Dylan. Why would he attack them?
It's true, because even if Ethan and Jenna were with,
that's something. One quick, Pookie. Let's go this route. She was saying, and see if we can figure out which park he stopped at on the way to Pullman. One thing I've never deep dove into, and Drunk Turkey has multiple times, and many other YouTube channels have, is the route that he took. That's one angle I've never actually dove into, and might be something I might look into. That's a good call.
Google Maps, man. Pull up Google Maps.
Google Maps. Yeah.
Pull up Google Maps. Pull up the address and zoom out and
yeah. It would be easy to do, but I've never actually done that. Okay, hold on. True Crime with Dago. I can't find the mute.
It's at the bottom, the very, very bottom on the left side.
Yeah, if you're inside of here, I see you in here. Yeah, man, the very bottom. If you see the little microphone,
he just unmuted.
Dago, sir, are you here?
Yep, still don't hear you. It's possible you might have to go. This is the shitty part. You might have to go into your settings on Discord and make sure your mic and your headphones and all that's set up. That's something that Discord fucks with both of us all the time. It will constantly change your mic and output. So if the very bottom, if you click the gear button, user settings, click voice and video, and then make sure your input and output devices are set correctly. That could be an issue you're having.
Yeah, literally Dan is my tech guy. I mean,
and dude, I go through this shit.
Like,
I mean,
we went through months, bro. We went through months of the, like, let's just hold on. We had this channel for a long period of time. We did a bunch of gaming stuff before this, and even entertainment type stuff where we'd cover, entertaining shows or whatever, like Stranger Things, whatever. But we went through a long period of time where we would mess with this technology, this OBS stuff, and the Discord and the audio and mixing how we did the video, and
every night was a nightmare.
It took us literally months to get it to where we are now, where we can do it in like minutes. Months.
Yeah.
It
like
would
literally
his thing would be different, my thing would be different, and we'd have to be like start from scratch. I don't even know where we're at now. I don't know.
It used to take us an hour just to set up. No bullshit, a fucking hour.
It's craziness.
It's all good though. Oh, I hear him.
Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, none other than from the True Crime Cafe, Dago. What's going on, man?
What up, what up?
Good to have you, brother.
What is going on tonight, gentlemen?
Not much,
having
dude.
Some drinks, having a good time. You've been here, you know.
It sounds like it. Amen to that one. Friday night.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything you want to talk about specifically?
Great show so far, fellas.
Appreciate it.
You know we love it. We came over last Friday and showed a hell of a lot of love.
Oh, dude, yeah. Last Friday was crazy. And yeah, you brought a lot of folks over here to start out the process, man.
Right.
Yeah, it was one of our biggest shows.
I'm glad you guys are doing good. Like I said, it's great to see you guys coming up like you are too. So congrats and keep doing what you're doing, brothers. For real.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, I mean, we all enjoy it. The whole family likes it. And I like the way we all kind of blend together the way we do too. That was really nice, guys, and I like that.
Yeah, I love that we can kind of share communities, right? Like you bring people over here. We can send people over there, which we've promoted your channel. We promoted Drunk Turkey.
Same thing. I got everybody going over to Dan's channel or Turkey's channel too.
Yep.
Like I said, I think we all got to support each other to keep us growing. You know what I mean?
One of my favorite things that Stevie said, because Drunk Turkey, out of all of us, Drunk Turkey's probably blown up the most, right? They got like 30K subs, over 30K subs,
murdered it.
And one of my favorite things Stevie said is they didn't pull up the ladder behind them, right? They're still hanging out in our chats and involving us like we've been on their show, they've been on our show. It's fucking amazing.
Cool dudes, man.
Yeah, they're good guys over there. I really have a lot of respect for them, and they keep it real. Which is what I'm all about too. And just like with you guys, you keep it real, and that's what I think it needs to be like, because there's too many of these channels out here that are doing this true crime thing that are just, excuse the phrasing, but bullshit. And I don't
absolutely.
Like and I don't pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to it.
And I'm all about, like, you guys have heard me. I say it all the time. I claim to be the voice for the voiceless. You know, these kids, and well, for Idaho, for instance, they can't talk about it anymore. They can't tell us the truth. So, you know, the more that we put this out there between all of us, you know, it's going to get it out there the way it should be, and the truth be known to get true justice. And that's what it's all about to me. So I appreciate you guys doing the same thing just as well as Turkey does it, you know, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it's all about being real. Just be real.
Absolutely.
That is absolutely it. But yeah, I did want to tell you, as and you hit the nail right on the head. That stuff that Wandering Orphan brought up to you. You need to be completely clear-headed to be able to hear that and focus on that. But once you do hear it, it's going to open your eyes a little bit. I was just completely floored today. It's definitely interesting, okay, because I have gone through since this started and I have analyzed the girls' voices. I've listened to voices from everybody that I could hear possibly. And it's definitely them, because at first I was like, well, you know, we don't know who's who's not, and who is. It's them. There's no doubt about it. Okay, just like when we all heard the video of them, the two girl, Maddie and Kaylee, and Showalter walking to the grub truck.
Right.
You could hear their voices. You know what they sound like. You know what Kaylee sounds like. You know what Maddie sounds like, so on and so forth. This is very clearly them, and I was just floored. And if you do what I call her Nikki, that's her name, but if you do what she says, you know, she has filtered it enough to where it's pretty clear now, and you just kind of put on your headphones, eliminate any noise around you, and listen, and it comes through. I'm telling you, it comes through, and I was completely and totally floored. So
It's the way she described it. It seems like one of those things where if you guys have probably seen those experiments where when the words are presented on the screen, you hear what you're reading rather than what's actually being said, right?
well, and that's what I didn't do that at first.
Yeah.
I did it on purpose, so I wasn't doing that. And then I went back after I listened to it, and then I read it, and yeah, it was there. I mean, you can mistake.
It's easy.
You can, yeah, very easily mistake one word for another word. Okay, but I listened to it before I read it. You know, I made sure I did that. I just clicked on it, started listening, and then I went back, scrolled up, and I read the text, and I was like, "Damn, that's real close." I'll just put it that way.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to do for sure was like, because even when I was like, we were live here and I was trying to hear it, you know, I was, like I said, I was making the joke that I was like getting my head as close as possible to the screen, which made no fucking sense because I'm wearing the only possible way I can hear.
Yeah.
But I would like to
I
get
was
more
doing the same thing. I was squinting my eyes too.
I'd like to get a little bit more clear headed just because, you know, we are drinking a little bit here. And yeah, I'd actually want to take that a little bit more seriously.
It's like when you turn your radio down so you can drive better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep your headset forward. I'm just saying, I was listening to my background noise when I was streaming, and I had chat rolling. I was paying attention to it. And I'm talking. I was like, okay. So then I went back after my stream and listened to it again. I was like, damn. I mean,
yeah, there's too many distractions right now. So yeah, I'm interested in checking that out. And I believe she'd actually mentioned that to me before. So, yeah, I'm interested to check that out.
She mentioned it to me, and I had it sitting in my email.
It's in my email right now. I remember when she mentioned it to me.
Right. It was buried because I was dealing with Nicola Bully's case, and I was like, okay, I'll get to it. Well, I finally got to it, and I was like, shit, I wish I'd got to this earlier, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, I did write her back and say that I didn't actually hear it then. Right. And I'm not gonna lie. What I want to do is I'm going to give it a fair enough chance to where I can truly immerse myself in it, because, you know, I mean, I'm going to try to actually hear that, but I am going to admit the first time I heard that, and I'm sure I've got that in writing to her that I didn't hear that.
So you Stevie have already actually been over
it. Is, yeah, I have actually seen that. Yeah,
I didn't
from her.
I didn't hear it either, and I told her that, and she said that her husband said the same thing, and then I went back to it, after my stream today, and then I went back through and I read through everything, and I went back and listened to it again, and you're right, you do hear what you see, but I heard it before that too. If you listen real close, and you keep everything else around you as quiet as you can, you're going to hear some things that you don't think you're going to hear. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
And
it's interesting.
And if you don't, at the very least, it does prove that there was something said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it picked it up. Which, in the other point that I made, this is what I wanted to get on and talk to you about. If you watch my stream, you're gonna hear me say this. I stopped it right in mid-recording, and I said, "Now, as loud as we're hearing this, there's a point in there where you hear Ethan say, stop, no, and then stop, and he yells it loud, okay? It proved something else to me. The whole thing with Dylan saying she very quietly heard this and very quietly heard that, and nobody has said a word about Bethany Funk hearing anything. There's no way in hell that nobody in that house heard this if the damn Ring camera from next door picked this up. It was loud, guys, and I mean loud. Okay. So
yeah, that's the Dylan story has been a problem with me since that came out. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, and it changed it completely in my mind today when I heard. I'm like, I'm listening to this, and I'm like, wait a minute. This girl is one floor beneath these people, and this is loud shit. Like, Ethan got loud, that deep man voice, because he was in a trauma situation. So there's no way that they didn't hear this in that house.
I agree.
There's no way that there wasn't loud noises, like fucking visceral, fucking I'm dying screams, like at least for a moment, like.
Yeah.
Especially Ethan. Ethan was loud, guys. I'm telling you, there's no way she didn't hear very clearly what he said.
Yep.
And I have a huge problem with that now.
Yeah, I never the original Dylan statement, which is really the only true Dylan statement that we have. It doesn't make sense. There's something wrong with it. There was something missing.
I think anybody that's following this case has doubted that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's common sense, right?
Very much so, yeah. And then we sat down and went through, me and Nikki and Mama Bear and Molly and my other mod head, Heather. I'm sorry. We scrolled through and we did a whole walkthrough of this house. Okay. The virtual walkthrough, floor to floor, bedroom to bedroom. We figured out who was in what room, how, who was underneath, or who was above Dylan's room, and who was above the room that was above Dylan's room, where Maddie and Kaylee's room. All of that, we figured that all out one day, and then we're sitting here talking about it, and it's like you're basically 3 feet above this person. How did you not hear this? Okay. And then we did the whole walkthrough, the whole scenario, kind of like a virtual reenactment. None of it made sense after that. And now hearing this today, none of it even makes less sense than it did.
Right.
So I have a huge problem with this. I have a huge problem, and I have for a while, as to why Bethany Funk has not spoke out or has not been talked about. All of
you don't really hear anything about her, do you?
Not one word has been said. Not one word has come out of her mouth, and nobody has said one thing about her. And why is that?
Yeah, she's being way better protected than Dylan.
Right. Makes no sense.
It is weird.
It's got that be the weirdest twist on anything I've seen.
I mean, the only thing that I could say to that with her is that I would say at the very beginning you would probably expect to see something, but as it's went on, she probably is just freaked out about how sensationalized it is, and probably being smart by hiding, possibly. But
that's probably
unless she's impacted and she's truly involved. I mean, not involved, but she's more impacted than we know. That's what I'm saying.
Well, and we've saw through this whole case that the important stuff is being held close to the chest of law enforcement. Okay. Anything that's important to the case, like seriously important to the case, we're not knowing about that. And then we go backwards a little bit, and all that stuff came out about this whole informant thing, and such and such was taken off of the protection list and all this other stuff. I'm tired, so if I'm saying stuff wrong, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, there's something else going on here. There's like a story inside a story with this one. You know what I mean?
It'll come out too. We'll hear more.
It will for sure. I mean, I'm hoping, in June. It's just a damn shame we got to wait till June.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And this is I've lost sleep over this one, guys. I'm telling you right now because I can't let go of it. You know, there's a lot of pieces to this that I can't let go.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's driving me nuts. But I mean, that's pretty much what it is. I think you're going to be impressed with what you hear when you do hear it. Don't read the text before you hear it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And read it afterwards, and you tell me what you think.
Yeah. Try to see what you hear before.
Right. Before you read what she wrote underneath it. It's like a play script almost. Like she wrote it out as if it was being acted out, which was a good thing to do, but don't read that at all before you listen to it. I'm dead serious because your mind automatically goes to work. You know how that works. So.
That's why I mean it goes back to what I said earlier about there's those experiments or those little I don't know what's the word for it, but anyway, there's these little audio clips where you hear the audio clip and then they show the words on the screen of what's being said in the audio clip.
It's predictive. Oh my god, I'm beat. Otherwise, I probably could think of it. It's predictive something, but yeah.
But it's the same audio clip, but with two different phrases. Right. And depending on which phrase is on screen, that's exactly what you hear.
And it's just like throughout the whole thing where the three of them are walking to the grub truck and you hear, Kaylee asked Maddie what she said, and she said everything. And you hear Showalter say something. If you hear one person or you hear different creators say, "Oh, they said this, they said this, they said this," eventually you're going to hear it that way because
you automatically, your brain is automatically like listening for that phrase.
That's it right there. So if you don't read it, you don't hear anything else, and you listen to what you hear, you're going to hear what you hear. And then when you go read that text, I want to know what you guys think. I really do.
Yeah, we're going to check it out.
Yeah,
for sure.
We'll report back for sure.
And she's very passionate about this. I mean, she took some serious time, put it to this. She went through this for hours upon hours upon hours. She filtered it out multiple times because it's really clear now compared to what it was,
Right.
And you can just, I was really impressed with it. So, I had to give her props where it's deserved. She really did a great job on this. I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, we'll listen to the audio sample itself, or because her email has the audio in it and everything, and then we'll also watch the you guys discussing it. Yeah. Afterwards, so that we're not kind of
anything you need to
influenced.
100%. Yeah, whatever you guys need to do, just check it out because I think you'll be impressed with it.
That sounds cool. Sounds like she's on to something, maybe.
Excuse me.
Like I said, I had a doubt, but I listened to it, and I couldn't doubt it then, because I'm a skeptic on everything. I try to find the logic behind everything before I, just one of them deals. But it is what it is.
Paranormal Shay said it's called Paradalia.
Paradalia, yeah.
Okay.
Paradalia.
Cool.
They have that, and there's what I started saying earlier too. You can call predictive. I can't say the rest of it. It's something else. It's a psychological thing that how our minds work and all that shit. So
yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
Like your brain is predicting what it's going to sound like. Is that kind of what it's like? Yeah.
Basically, yeah. I mean, if you visualize something, for instance, if you visualize an orange, okay, and you're automatically going to think it smells like orange. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. So, I mean, obviously it doesn't work with your smell, but you know what I'm trying to say. I mean,
I do, yeah.
Example I'm trying to give you for it. So,
like it could be a fucking plastic orange, but you would expect it to smell like an orange, even though it doesn't. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dago, man. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna look at that tomorrow with a little bit of a clearer head. And yeah, we'll definitely be reporting back.
J Lord said predictive programming, if that helps you.
That's it right there.
Predictive programming. That does make sense.
I hate when I can't think of things like that too. It kills me. It drives me crazy.
It's been a long day, fellas. And
Here's the link. Who was saying that? Somebody was saying that wants the link, and that Cecilia, here's the link to that. You can
everybody
scrub through there and
go.
actually find it.
Everybody
so you can listen to
go.
yourself and
Yeah, come up with your own conclusions on it and report back.
yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Comment on Dago's. Is that Dago's stream?
Yeah, that's what I just posted there from earlier.
Comment on Dago's stream what you think.
Yeah, guys, come over. You guys are all welcome to come over anytime you want. Check it out.
Hell yeah, appreciate that.
I'm live Monday through Friday, or Monday through Saturday, usually between 11:30, anywhere.
Yeah, you're busy.
I'm always live, man. That's all I do. And then I do the nighttime thing. That's not such a great deal yet, but I'm working on it. But the daytime stuff, I'm always live. So yeah, everybody's welcome anytime. We have the same type of community. There's no you have the right to say what you want to say. As long as you don't come into being racist or attacking people, you have freedom of speech no matter what it is.
That's our only two rules.
And two. Pretty much. So yeah, everybody's welcome. I'd love to see you guys. Any of you guys, please, anytime.
There it is. Everybody go check out Dago's channel.
Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming on here, brother.
Stevie linked the video, and go check out his other stuff as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll have to get together one time and do a little something together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do a little collab.
Absolutely. It'd be a great time. Yeah, I don't want to take up your time, guys. So thanks again for out. Once again, keep up the great work. You guys are rocking it 100%, keeping it real. I love it.
Thank you so much.
And keep it going, bro. Keep it going.
Love the kind word.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. All right. Have a good night, man. And a good weekend.
You too, guys. You too.
All right. Good night.
Yeah, the new name here in the chat, Paranormal Shay. Thank you for being here. This whole event, I believe, happened because of those fraternity boys and those first floor girls doing things in that house and having things delivered to that house, unbeknownst to the four who passed. Also saying, I think they ripped a dealer off and the funds have to come from someplace. Going for the drug dealer theory. Thank you for being here also. What?
There's a lot of that going around, the drug dealer, drug house theories. Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know if I'm not too heavy into that one, but
you're not into that one.
Yeah, I mean, not really. I bet there was drugs in the house. I don't think they were fucking drug dealers, though.
Well, I don't think they were drug dealers.
Yeah.
I want to watch a little bit more of this drunk turkey exploration of this crime scene, though.
So was Dylan, right?
Right.
I don't know, man. This case is like M. Night Shyamalan movie. Just twists and turns everywhere.
No, for real. Like what I'm thinking, the only way I can think of this, my brain, the way it's working.
Oh, I saw a comment earlier. Somebody said I explained the T-Rev video, and I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I posted on the screen. I'm not sure what they were talking about either, but I liked it.
Where was that? Because I want to know what T-Rev video.
I guess they were referencing the whole T-Rev, the whole T-Rev call in that they thought maybe it was Bryan Kohberger or whatever.
Well, didn't he say?
I don't know what they were referencing though.
They said I explained the T-Rev video. It was something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Can I even get it? No, I don't know. Hopefully, whoever said that can bring it back up because I don't know. I was curious about that one. But we were talking to Dago, so I didn't interrupt.
Yeah, thank you, Dago, for coming on.
I mean, maybe I had an exact same view as somebody that was on T-Rev or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. But I saw it and I was curious.
So 4 o'clock comes. They come pick up their food. They go upstairs. Ethan and Xana go into their bedroom to eat. At that point, Kohberger enters, goes upstairs, commits the crime upstairs. Xana comes around with Ethan, discards the bag on the counter.
What does it say?
They turn around and walk out. As they're walking out, Kohberger's walking down.
Yes, they actually pour
Maybe he hears Xana say, I think somebody's in here. and as he approaches them from the rear,
as
they're walking this direction, he comes
$5 Canadian from Gail.
Attacks Ethan.
From Gail, ladies and gentlemen. Gail
sticker.
coming through with the $5 super sticker. Thank you very much, Gail. I appreciate the hell out of that. This drink is for you, my lady.
Why is it always that super sticker? What is that even? Is that like a Shiba dog or something?
It's a little Shiba dog.
It's got a little Japanese headband
Japanese
on, doesn't
headband
it?
on. It's got a little Japanese headband on. It's got a little Japanese headband. We're off the rails. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the hell out of it. Like this thing. We're deep into this. I don't give a fuck. If anybody's making it this deep in the video, you're a trooper, an MVP, and a real Publicly Buzzed member anyways. But please like this thing if you're randomly hanging out. That'd help me out. Get it in the algorithm. Please share this. And please sub up if you haven't. Hit the 3 little dots on the side, guys. And make sure all notifications are clicked on. I appreciate the hell out of it. If we can get to 100 likes tonight, that'd be crazy.
We ain't even had 100 yet? Kidding me?
We're at 81.
What are we doing, guys?
81. 65 people in here right now.
Hit the like. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck out there hasn't hit the like yet? Come on.
No, we're about to fight. I'm coming out into the internet world.
Help us out.
First.
Yeah.
And then the fight is on just with him and Xana. He attacks Ethan from behind, perhaps, from what we read. And
send it to me, paranormal.
The fight is on there. And that could kind of...
publiclybuzzed@gmail.com. They say, I have a whole theory I have posted on Reddit and another feed. It's not too long for this chat, though. I'm not sure if you can post the Reddit link, but if you send it to me right now and then you tell me you sent it, because I'll probably forget because I'm a little bit drunk. And if I get it, I'll post it live right here, right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with... I wish I could just straight allow links, to be honest with you, but I don't think we have the ability to even do that.
I don't think maybe.
I think only mods.
In other chats, though, so it's got to be a thing. I have seen other chats.
Maybe it is a thing.
Allow it.
Has anybody tried?
Got to be something, because I can post links, but other people can't.
Okay, so if somebody else posts a link, it definitely gets kicked. He gets the fucking boot.
Yeah, it doesn't come through.
She posted on Reddit. What Reddit? Is there like a...
Probably there is an Idaho murders type Reddit thing that I used to frequent that I haven't in a while.
Is there good stuff on there?
I used to get some stuff on there. I haven't checked it out in a minute. I'm
Reddit kind of
fucking... she's sending it. Okay. I'm going to play this while I wait.
Reddit kind of fucking sucks these days, so...
Well, but there are some... Yeah, the subreddit wasn't too bad, though. I mean, you're going to get some... You know what I mean? You're going to get some stuff.
Like, Reddit seems like the kind of place that doesn't even allow any kind of speculation. They're like, nah... Wait, that's not fact. Get it out of here.
That's probably actually
true. They just ban the fucking post because it's speculation.
Sure. And I'm not sure. Maybe there's some subreddits that would let it go down. So.
Right.
I'm going to look out for this.
Explain a little bit of why there wasn't a lot of noise. Maybe he caught them off guard walking into the bedroom, coming back from the kitchen, because the Jack in the Box bag was in the kitchen, and so it went from outside to the kitchen, and their bodies were inside their room. So
someone had to go put it.
Yeah, they had to. That traveling
really loud there for a while. Sorry about that.
And so my assumption is that the attack happened as they
whenever we do it, if we have anybody else for whatever reason, Dago's audio was not as loud as yours was, so I kept having to change it literally in real time
to make it. You're changing it in the Discord.
Yeah, no, in the OBS.
Oh, we should be coming through the same thing though.
You are you're loud as hell, and he wasn't, so I'd have to change it, or you were blasting.
Yeah, you should do that in the Discord, not in OBS.
Oh, I should have done that then.
If you right click a name in Discord,
I should have made his louder in Discord.
If you right click a name in Discord, you can crank the volume on them.
See, I'm still learning all the time also, guys, in Discord.
Yeah.
Discord is very fucking confusing. But I made that work. I was literally changing it in real time. But at the end there, you were probably crazy loud.
So you were changing it to where, like, when I was talking, you were lowering it, and when he was talking, you were cranking it?
I was.
How the fuck did you pay attention to anything anybody was saying?
Well, I was also listening and interjecting.
That's hilarious. That's how you solved that problem, was just fucking you're sliding that little volume. So I guess you were watching it as it redlined.
Well, I knew when you talked. Well, all you have to do is click once. It is super easy. I knew when you talked, I knew where to click, and I knew where he talked. And I literally just tried to pace where y'all were going.
That's funny. But yeah, so in Discord, now you know, right? You can right click. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Like I've got you at 139% actually, which is.
I'm gonna have to run to use the bathroom again here. I'm still keeping an eye out for this email, and I'm gonna let this play at a lower volume if you want to chat randomly.
Yep.
We're entering or coming back into the room.
Sure, it's not too loud.
Yeah, that sounds more plausible than anything. I believe, like you said, he probably heard them in the kitchen and waited until they started walking into the room.
Yeah.
Oh, we got buzzes going on over here.
They may have been just hiding out right here on the staircase at that point.
Willow said prob buzz too. So I was just saying, yeah, we got buzzes going on.
Pookie's eating avocado.
Nice.
I'll be right back.
Lulu Espasa says, slow
go a little bit deeper.
Or fast and dirty had help.
Buzzed up.
Slow and clean, the scene, or fast and dirty, or had help. We watched a couple of videos on the last live from DeSales University as far as what they have in their criminal justice class, and one thing that they're taught is how not to contaminate a scene.
Yeah.
And so I would, if this ends up being Bryan Kohberger, who's alleged to have committed this crime, ends up being found guilty and ended up being the guy that did this, I wouldn't be surprised that he used some of those methods to cover up his DNA for not being left on the scene, which is why there's a possibility of a lack of evidence and how it's somewhat preserved. You go back and you look at the receipts that they picked up in the search warrant. What is on those receipts for them to be picked up have to be something pertinent to the case, whether it's clothing that that are on there that was described of what the assailant was wearing, or even perhaps maybe there's material underneath the fingernails of one of the victims that matches material from Dickies, which is why they picked up the Dickies tag, things like that. And so
Daniel just mentioned something interesting where he says, they pick up things that's pertinent to the case, and then we see this item list released, and some of those things just
gum, you know what I mean?
Don't necessarily seem pertinent to the case.
It's just one of those. It's a tough case.
I don't know.
Let's see. Man, we got a lot of.
And he also just said it's a tough case. I think he's right there too. It's a weird case.
One of you guys, if you guys hit that like, subscribe for us too. We try to come out live three times a week. We'll be going live again on Friday. Friday evening, probably around 8:30 Central, maybe a little bit later, just because I gotta go out of town for a little bit and then come back. And then afterwards, we are probably gonna do our members only. We have our hat that we're still giving away to our members, to a member that will be on the show Friday. Our last member, unfortunately, was overseas and couldn't.
I need one of them drunk turkey hats.
So we're sending her out a sticker. We're having those made as well. And we're going to redo the hat drawing. So if you guys are interested in that, I would highly encourage you guys to hit the join.
Mark, what did you think? What happened?
Button. If you don't see it, if you have an iPhone, go to the description and you should see how to join the channel membership.
So,
you want to talk about it in Discord?
Back to this case, it just, to me, it seems pretty. There's so much, man. It's just so confusing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, especially because we're getting bits, we're getting crumbs at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. We're
gonna have to wait, see what the discovery.
PubliclyBuzzed@gmail.com.
shows.
Did I miss anything?
No, this video we're watching right now, they're kind of wild.
I think I got it.
Mark said he went and listened to the audio. And just got back, so we were kind of polling him on his opinion.
Okay, what is he saying? Mark, jump in the Discord,
Nothing
man.
yet.
Give us your opinion
I asked
live.
him if he wanted to. I would, but my lady is sleeping though. Totally.
No pressure though. Oh, gotcha, brother.
Yeah.
Gotcha, brother.
Oh, good. No, yeah. Post your findings in chat then.
And I have to go back. I forgot what Shay's sending me. I feel retarded, but I have a whole theory I have posted on Reddit, the Reddit thing. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apologize.
Also,
this is not that. Somebody else sent this. Okay.
Can we have the
Sorry.
Alex Jones I'm retarded clip just like on a button?
I need to get that going. I'm kind of retarded.
I love it. It's my favorite clip
That's
to use.
my favorite clip too, bro.
I'm fucking always wrong about shit. And it's just like, yeah, let me just send that clip real quick. All right. Now I'm gonna take a break. Be right back.
Super cool. Not sure what the hell. Yeah, still keeping an eye on that email, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. What do we got going on? I don't even know. Hold on. How many people are hanging out? 60 people still hanging. Hell yeah. 86 likes. Still approaching. 14 more. Gotten 4 new members during this stream. Holy shit, guys. Welcome to the party. That means we're up to 85, 86, 87. I don't know, man. We're approaching 100 members rapidly. Again, this is the dankest, most fire community on YouTube. I'll stand by that. Again, these streams, this is a live stream. And I'm going to grift a little bit again. You know, but if you're here, if you're hanging out randomly, I appreciate it. If you're in this deep, why not subscribe? And why not like this damn thing? I'm sure you already have, though. You're probably one of the good ones. I see all the real ones in chat, though. Killing it per usual. Day go out. Also, I think about it. Nobody had time to eat based on the timeline. Kohberger came in at the exact same time. They were all attacked. Smash that like. Rich Buddy knows. Love it, guys. Thanks everyone for being here. Seriously.
Yeah. And even at that, that's not really going to tell us much. That's just going to tell us that the defense has received the discovery, right? And on what they have in there.
Oh, we got past that on here. My bad. My bad. What I didn't do is I didn't watch, well, I don't know, Fox News thing here on the whole deal. Look at that. Can get rid of that. That was cool. Painting was cool. I thought that was interesting anyways. Oh yeah, Julie. Yeah, every Friday night we are trying to be in here and hanging out. We've been doing it pretty regularly. I don't think we've missed a Friday for over a month, at least, since we've been hardcore on our live stream schedule. At least me. I'm usually live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Of course, Dan's with me every Friday, but he'll also pop through on a Tuesday or Thursday. And then the last 3 weeks, I've done a live on Sundays as well. Sundays are kind of iffy, but you never know. I did just get a new editing gig for a bigger channel that I'm really excited about, that I'll probably be putting a lot of time into. But I'm not that I'm leaving this is all. This is hopefully going to be my absolute future. But I did land it's actually, I'm working with a guy that I've worked with before. I've worked with a few larger channels. Privileged enough to edit for them. But I continue to pump out content as well, because I'm working on the Sarah Boone video. Hopefully that trial is going to be starting at the end of this month or into April. That thing keeps getting postponed. That is one of the wildest ones. The suitcase murderer. They were playing hide and seek, and the gentleman ended up inside of a suitcase and suffocated. Do not look up that video. It is traumatizing, absolutely haunting. That's the only side project I'm working on right now with a video. As soon as I get that one done, of course, the people in the members that are members will get that a day early. Excited as hell to drop that, but the suitcase one's nuts. It's absolutely crazy. It's haunting. Like, the video messes with me. Like, I wish I would have never watched it. And actually, while I'm editing, I'm right in the spot where they get to the spot where in the interrogation that they're showing her that footage. Oh my God. So yeah, Mark, yeah, Sarah Boone and her boyfriend, I don't think they were married, were playing hide and seek. They were drinking one evening, and they had a rocky relationship, and from all accounts, raging alcoholics. At any time of the day, you could find them inebriated. Decided to play, and I guess they had a lot of turmoil in the relationship as well. I guess he, allegedly, as we should say, did beat her. There are actual records through, arrests through both parties, through, domestic abuse. But yeah, they played hide and seek. He ended up in a suitcase. She zipped him all the way up, however that happens. Allegedly, possibly pushed him down some stairs because of the bruising and contusions that he had suffered. And she then took her cell phone and recorded him literally dying and suffocating in real time. And it's on YouTube. And again, do not look that up. You're probably going to look it up, and I apologize ahead of time. It's absolutely haunting. It'll ruin your night. It'll ruin your day tomorrow. But he is literally pleading for his life. He is in real time saying, Sarah, I can't breathe, babe. I can't breathe, as she's taunting him. All right. In a slurred, much probably how I sound right now, in a slurred, drunken state, saying, that's how I feel when you're choking me. Fuck you. And that comes out in the interrogation, and it's pretty intense when they're saying, what do you mean here? And she's saying, that's just how we talk. The interrogation is absolutely interesting. Anybody new here, please go back and check out the Sarah Boone drinking game. I mean, it is a drinking game, but I play the interrogation in the body cam footage the day after, literally when she called 911, and they show up and they find him in a fucking suitcase. It's one of the craziest things ever. But the thing is, she's absolutely out of her fucking mind. Sarah Boone is crazy, bro. So no one wants to take on her case. We're 4 or 5, 6 lawyers deep now. Everyone wants to get away from this fucking bitch. They want to get as far away from Sarah Boone as they possibly can. The judge right now is saying no to the newest lawyer. You're going to stay. You have to stay. He doesn't see her. He doesn't talk to her. Sarah Boone endlessly writes the judge all the time. I should put that in my video. Endlessly writing the judge what's going on. And at a point, she kind of has, she kind of has a point, because they're not doing anything. This happened in 2020, I believe. So we're 3 years in now. They've had her captive. She can't keep a lawyer because, again, on her own regard, her insanity. She's nuts. The Sarah Boone one is crazy, bro. And I can't wait for that one to get started. I would love to be able to actually cover it. Hope I gave that justice in my drunken state. Please don't look up the video, seriously. Please don't. Dan, perfect timing. What's up?
Why is it perfect timing? What happened?
I don't know. I literally just hit the button and you were coming up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I had my cell phone there and I was explaining Sarah Boone in great detail.
Oh, Sarah Boone.
Yeah, I was telling everybody I was getting excited about the case. The trial should be starting unless it gets pushed back again. But I literally, as soon as I hit the button, you rolled up. That's really weird.
Nice. You heard me coming.
I didn't. No, that
was a joke.
I was like, whoa, it really tripped me out.
Rich buddy.
Yeah, no one wants to be with her. No one wants to represent her, rather.
She's
wicked. What? I like that.
Oh, will that be a live trial?
She's
damn.
wicked.
I read that
should
completely.
be. I think that one should be in Florida.
I read that so fucked up. I said, "Will." I read it as "will be at the live trial."
I think so.
And I was like, "Oh shit, we got an insider."
She's insane. Sam knows.
Who was it, Ben? Do you remember we had somebody saying they were going to go to a trial?
I do, and I forget
And was
their
it that one
name.
even?
Huh?
It may have even been the Sarah Boone one.
Yeah, I believe it was. Whoever was saying that.
But we've lost them. They haven't been back, I don't guess. I don't know. I haven't heard anything else about that.
Hold on. Mara, how do I give a gift membership? You're already a member.
She said, "How do I gift a membership?"
Oh, fuck. My bad. My bad.
And dude, I have no fucking idea. I didn't even know that was a thing until
yeah.
last
No, I
week.
know. Go down to the plus sign. It's underneath the chat where you would chat. There's a smile, where you'd put the emojis in a plus. When you hit plus, wait, no, my bad. Hit the money. I'm
Dollar
stupid.
sign?
There should be
The
a
dollar
money
sign?
sign. There's a dollar sign or something on there.
Oh
Hit
yeah,
the
membership
money,
gifting. Yeah,
and then it should be down there. My bad, Mara. Sorry.
We fucked up. We might be a little fucked up.
Hey, it happens.
It's supposed to
Ladies and gentlemen, what happens?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
We're just hanging out now. We're in chill mode. I have nothing else to represent our show. So thank you for joining us, folks. And now you're chilling as long as we're chilling.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything in chat they want to look up? We'll look it up.
To be honest, probably won't be too much longer. We're kind of I'm in wind down mode, but I mean, yeah, if anybody has anything they want to watch, we can watch it. Oh yeah, what did Mark say about the did they ever mention again the audio?
Yeah, he did come through, but he said he can't call in because of his wife's asleep.
Oh, but he didn't actually like put it in
But
text.
I don't think. Well, also I'd have to go far back because I was talking for a long time. I may have lost it.
Missed it.
I'm back from hearing the audio. Oh, okay. No, here we go. I'm back from hearing the audio. I thought on the video the audio is creepy but difficult to hear at some parts, and some parts are clearer. In my opinion, just sounds like roommates are struggling with dog. That's all I got from it. But it's creepy.
Well,
okay, Mark. That's what I want to hear, brother. I want to hear honest representation.
Yeah, right now, if anybody wants to watch anything, wants to pull something up that they're interested in, or pop in the waiting room and chat with us for a minute, it's all up for grabs.
All right, here we go. I got the Reddit post.
Oh yeah, what happened? Yeah.
I do got that. So what do we got here?
I forgot about that.
The first picture is not like the complete thing, but okay, I'm gonna pull it over. So hold on 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna snip it because I don't want to put this person's email out there.
Yeah, definitely do not do that.
Shay'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, it's a Reddit post. Can we just look at it on Reddit?
Well, no, it's just pictures. They've snipped this to me. So here's the first. Here's the full first picture. See, it's not the complete. I don't know what's happening
we
here.
Could also. Do we not have the subreddit that it was posted on and all that, or what?
I've just got what they sent me here. They've literally just sent me some pictures.
What I mean is, in the pictures, it doesn't show the subreddit.
No, like you see my first picture.
Yep.
And then my second one's just more of that.
Okay, well, this is what they want us to see. So,
okay, so nothing up top here. But it was too late. He then makes his way upstairs to see, and it's dark. So he walks over the bodies and then sees something. He reaches down to pick it up without thinking, and touches a cold snap and realizes it's a sheath.
All right, got it. She found it.
Huh?
Who got it? Coachman E, welcome to membership.
Oh wow, nice. Thank you, Mara. Mara's amazing. Mara's still the queen of the chat.
You know what? Mara has been kind of a little on and off, right? Like we've had our disagreements, but we never fucking argue. I don't argue with her, right?
Right.
We don't have these disagreements to where like it gets like weird or hostile or anything. But like because she was the one, I remember it was like a week or two ago. When was that? Was that last week? where I was super confused about what she was saying, and I thought she was actually upset with us.
Yeah.
I think I figured that out, by the way. I think she just wasn't watching live or something. I don't know what was happening, but anyway, she's been an MVP ever since. Complete MVP. And out here gifting memberships as well.
Paranormal Shay, can you get in the Discord and call and jump in here and explain this?
Who is it?
Paranormal Shay, the person that sent what I'm reading here. He said, stop, read the first. Did I mix it up?
So
Hold on, I might have mixed it up. Hold on one second.
The first screenshot then, right?
Maybe it's in my email backwards. Oh yeah, I think it's in my email backwards. It is. Hold on, my bad. That's my bad, Shay. Fuck, sorry. My bad. That is the way it ended up in my email. That's my bad.
It's like Twitter. Twitter's backwards.
That's my bad. So here's the beginning. I'm sorry.
That's why I hate Twitter. You don't read fucking the most recent thing. You know what I mean? Like you read Twitter backwards. It feels like to me, right? Am I wrong on that? You do, right? I don't use Twitter, but you do read Twitter backwards. Like you have to, like you click on the thing.
I think it's how you think you can set up how you want,
and then you have to scroll all the way up to find the actual context. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Twitter is fucking backward. I hate Twitter.
All right, so here we go. I have an even better theory now. Okay, this sounds like the beginning now. I apologize, Shay. I hope you didn't leave. They probably left. They're not talking. They hate me.
I could check.
Shay!
I'll check participants. Oh man, there's nobody in here. Oh, we've lost everybody.
There's 61 people in here.
Yeah, but it wasn't like 90, wasn't it? Anyway, that person is not in chat, so. Chat is also weird. Like when you click participants in chat. I mean, there's only like 10 people in here, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's not right at all. Some people probably have it set to where they don't have to be seen in there.
I'm also I hit I went and got a new beer and I hit a whole new level of drunk. So
you seem a little bit more drunk.
Let's keep that in mind. I don't know what happened, dude. I literally just all I did.
She's here. Shay's here. Okay, I'm gonna read this for you, Shay.
Another beer.
Okay. So this is the beginning, I believe. I apologize.
All right. So let's read this one.
Okay.
Let's go.
I have an even better theory now. Bryan was interested in the minds of those who committed acts of...
Sorry, can you zoom? There's a magnifying glass on the... Yeah. Crank that. That's good. I can read that.
Okay. I have an even better theory now. Bryan was interested in the minds of those who committed acts of violence / murders and made posts searching for insight on multiple forums. Let's say he got a response, or let's say he used his own trained mind on criminology and found someone who he thought to be the killer. So he started following him to each event in which he would drive into a small town of Moscow and subsequently into the surrounding area of the King House. He'd simply watch and take mental notes. He would do this 12 times before the final time, the day of the murders. And during this event, he never expected to actually witness the guy making his kill. He just wanted to understand why he was doing these drives and why this home was so important to the guy he had been studying and following around off of a whim or perhaps a message he had received. So Bryan follows him once again this faithful night and hears the sounds. He becomes curious. He pulls a cinder block up to the lower window to get a better look and witness Zaina, and then sees Ethan's final moments. He then creeps in through the front door and makes his way upstairs. He sees what's been done and says, "Shh, it's okay. I'm going to help you," which we've, learned. It was one thing that was said, I guess, but it was too late. He then makes his way upstairs to see, and it's dark. So he walks over the bodies and then sees something. He reaches down to pick up without thinking and touches a cold snap and realizes it's the sheath. He then flees from the scene, leaving.
What is this? I don't understand at all what's going on here.
It's them explaining what they think happened.
Yeah, but
all right. She sent me an email that said the first part. Jesus. I'm kind of retarded.
We need that audio.
I know,
clip
that'd
on
be
the button.
perfect.
That would be so good.
She's so angry. All right. So the second part.
This is just a Reddit post. This is somebody's.
Yeah, this is Shay's in the chats. Reddit
Yeah,
post.
this is Shay's.
But it was too late. He then makes his way upstairs to see, and it's dark. So he walks over the bodies and then sees something. He reaches down to pick it up without thinking and touches a cold snap. Okay, I read that. And then flees from the scene, leaving the front door wide open on his way out. It took him 7 minutes to check the scene and leave in fear of the unknown of what he had just involved himself in. Curiosity killed the cat.
Bro, the Shay, I don't want to like sound like I'm insulting your theory or whatever. But feeling the cold snap, like it sounds like you're writing a novel here. Like what that's not how that happened, I don't think. I just don't even think that's possible. He just reached over and accidentally touched the sheath. To be honest with you,
wait, is this the defense argument?
I'm completely fucking confused by this whole thing. Like what? All right, can we start over? Start over.
What?
Like how? Like what is happening here? Can you or can you give me a synopsis?
Yeah, they're basically explaining what they think happened with Bryan and why he's being, why he's implicated.
Why was he there? What happened? Give me the synopsis of the theory.
Right, I have to go back.
I'm very confused. That's why I said go back. Yeah, because I'm very confused.
Hold on for a sec. I'll snip it again. All right, I'm gonna let you read it.
In Zoom, please.
All right.
Can you go to the top? Yeah.
They go.
I have an even better theory now. Bryan was interested in the minds of those who committed acts of violence. Murderers made posts searching for their insight in multiple forms. Let's say he got a response, and let's say he used his own trained mind on criminology and found someone who he thought to be the killer. So he started following him. Oh my God. This is no.
She's saying it was supposed to sound like a novel and it was supposed to be vivid. She did right. That's what she said.
But this is an actual like theory? Or is this supposed to be a fucking novel? All right, I'll keep going. So he started following him in each van in which he was driving the small town of Moscow, subsequently into surrounding area in the king's house. He'd simply watch, take mental notes.
Yeah, I think Shay's into some really deep shit that I'm actually not a part of. I mean,
this is like insane.
Like she's trying to like call me out as like you're not into like the most like fringe aspects of this on Reddit and 4chan. No, I'm not. But I'm clearly like willing to hear them.
This is that's fine.
But I don't give a shit. But I'm also there's no reason to get like crazy about it. I could literally give a shit.
I'm gonna call it out as the most fucking outrageous theory I've ever heard. That's for sure.
I like it. I mean, let's bring it.
This motherfucker's following killers around, and that's how. And he accidentally he actually breaks in after the killer's already done the deed and touches the sheath, and that's how his DNA was left. That's what? No, come the fuck on. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, dude. I don't know. I mean,
I like
it. Sure. Well, I mean, it's fun to talk about, but not an actual possibility. Let's get real.
It was pretty deep. We're waiting.
Am I retarded? Do we need to play the Alan Jones clip?
I was very confused.
That's what was happening, right?
Yeah,
that was the theory.
Yeah,
he accidentally left his DNA because he was following an
actual figured it out.
killer around.
I mean, that is Shay just figured it out.
Outrageous, yes, because he's stalking one got a hold of him because he was looking for one. He actually made post look. I don't know.
I can't make out what you're saying. Call in. We'll let you on.
I'm over
Get
that
in Discord, and I'll let you fucking on here to explain it.
Hop in the Discord.
Let's go.
And talk about it. Maybe texting isn't.
Let's go, Shay. Get on. Get in the Discord. What are we doing here?
Fucked up though. That one's crazy. Like
Put it out there.
That whole thing actually made me feel like I was too drunk to like be doing this, because I thought I was misunderstanding everything. It fucked me up so bad, but I actually wasn't. So paranormal.
Like, I know what she's talking about there, because she says it's not a theory. What it is, in fact, he was looking for a killer. You're talking about the bullshit that he put out, you know, asking if anyone had ever done these types of violent crimes and stuff. I mean, yeah, but that's also not like that is a theory, and I do like the theory that maybe people actually answered that, and like, because I think there's multiple people, and I could even go out on the wild ass theory, but I'm also really confused, and I would like it to be explained to me. Call in.
Part of the post was that he accidentally fucking left his DNA on the sheath. He was stumbling in the dark and accidentally touched a fucking button on it. That part is what I'm like. What the fuck is happening right now?
That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Join that Discord. Stevie post the link, and then all you have to do is join the waiting room. Even if you're on your phone, it'll use your phone's mic and everything. So you should be good.
Yeah, super easy. That'd be awesome.
The only if you've never used Discord before, it'll make you download the Discord app and probably create an account, which sucks. And if you don't want to do all that, that's fine too.
Yeah. Also, no pressure at all.
Yeah,
we're a little drunk.
Being gaslighted. I don't know what's happening right now.
That's totally potentially possible, and I'm also here for that as well.
Gaslight me, baby.
I'm here for literally the craziest shit right now, because this show is literally already over, and we're here until we get bored. So,
yeah. Gaslight me,
I'm here
daddy.
for the fun now, baby. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Boom.
I might like being gaslighted sometimes, you know.
I'm here for the craziest shit you can bring me right now. Bring it live.
If gaslighting means it makes me like feel a certain way, then I'm for it. And that way is a good way. I'm all for it.
Bringing it, baby. We're at 93 likes. If you can get that thing to 100, that'd be fucking dope. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
We're getting a little wild tonight. We're back up to 80.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, Friday nights get wild. Yo, Crew's trying to call in right now. Get in the Discord.
Zasha Cruz, Discord.
Right here.
What's that link again?
I'm going to post a link. Posting this for you, Zasha. Boom. Jump in that bad boy right there. And then once you're in there, let us know. And you just have to, we'll tell you what to do from there.
The only problem with our call-in system is we don't have a fucking phone number. So you have to have Discord.
Okay.
So if you don't have Discord, you got to make an account.
If you downloaded that, make sure you get hit the link that is our room, and you should jump right in there. And I'll see when you get in. It should tell me.
We have a room called Waiting Room.
It is confusing. I do.
If you download it, I mean, no, it's a whole fucking ordeal, and it sucks.
It really is.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
But I mean,
we do need to get like an actual where you could just call a number. That'd be freaking sweet.
It's the easiest thing, right? You downloaded the app. You gotta probably if you've never used Discord before, you'll probably have to make an account, which should be super easy.
Hey, wait. In Discord, actually, right now, Zasha's in there saying, "How do I call?" Zasha, do you see next to where you're talking, General? There's text channels, voice channels. In voice channels, there's a waiting room. Under voice channels, rather.
If you click on waiting room,
if you click on waiting room, you'll jump in there. And when you jump in there, Dan can pull you live instantly.
Yep. As soon as I see somebody hop in the waiting room, I'll pull you in.
Yeah, just on the left over there. You'll see, this is what I see. Events, moderator only, text channels. Under that, you see a bunch of things. And then you'll see voice channels.
Yeah.
And then you'll see general. And you'll see waiting room.
Yep.
Jump in waiting room there, and you'll get brought right in, folks. Jump.
Discord's weird, man. It's been around for a long time, but it's still like new to a lot of people.
It's me too. Like I actually do understand the frustration, because when I first got on there with you and one of our other buddies, I was like, dude, I hate this, but now I love it.
But it is the only way.
It's so good once you actually do get it.
It's the way today. I've used this analogy before. It's the new forum. People used to jump onto websites and go to forums and talk with like-minded people on forums on websites. That's what Discord is now. You join a Discord instead of going to a forum on a website.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Honestly, is she in the Discord? He or she? Actually, I don't even know what.
Zasha's in there hanging out. I see that they're online. They're still here.
I might even just be able to just pull them straight the fuck in.
Be crazy if they're not willing. They're like, "Holy shit, I'm online. We're doing this."
No, I can't. She is on her phone. Yeah, I mean, all you got to do, literally all you got to do is click the button, like the
5 new members tonight.
If you click the word waiting room, that's it. That's all you got to do.
We're going deep, son.
I wish we could, yeah. We'll have to set up a fucking Google line or something. We got to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, the Google number is the most ideal for sure.
It's obviously not the easiest thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what I've just done. I've just fucked my shit up. Somehow.
Now we just talk. That's right. Yeah, when the show ends on Friday, we just hang out until we literally stop. We can't go no more, right?
Oh, there she is. She got in.
Oh, shit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Zasha, welcome to Publicly Buzzed. How are you doing?
Oh, she went right back. Zasha. You with us?
I see her in there.
Zasha.
Oh, hello.
There it is.
Oh,
Zasha, welcome to Publicly Buzzed Live. How are you doing?
I'm good. Hello. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I was working. I'm not working right now, so I couldn't join quick.
No, it's fine.
I apologize.
I'm good. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, what did you want to talk about? Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
She is breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, you are breaking up a little bit. If you could get to a spot. Shay just popped in here. Uh-oh. Shay might be coming on in a minute talking some shit to us.
Oh, Zasha's having some. I think the internet's the issue at this point.
Maybe. Zasha, yeah, if you can get to a spot to where you can get through. You were there for a minute. We heard you pretty clearly, actually. Paranormal Shay, yeah, if you can jump into that waiting room over there, you'll get pulled in next. I think you explaining it would be. Oh, there she is, Zasha.
There she is.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I was working. That's why I couldn't jump in quickly.
Oh no, you're good.
We can hear you clear now.
Perfect. Okay.
Shit.
Oh no, we lost her again. Damn it. Later, Gil. Thank you for being here all night. Absolute trooper.
There you go.
Really appreciate it. Good night. Hope you have a good weekend.
Damn, Sasha.
Damn, Sasha. That
hear
sucks.
from you.
Damn.
Yeah, she dropped out.
All right, Paranormal Shay is in Discord now.
Just got to join that waiting room.
You can get in that waiting room. It's to the left over there again. You should see it. I think you might actually have to click that. Do you see that arrow that's over there, dude? If that arrow's clicked in, no, that's open.
If they're on mobile too, you gotta like slide.
Might look different.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I should demonstrate with my phone if that helps anybody.
But I feel like if she explains it, it would help me more, especially in my state.
If somebody's on mobile, because if you join our Discord, you probably just see the chat, which looks like this, right? That's our chat. You have to actually swipe.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Oh, I'm swiping the wrong way. You have to swipe left.
Oh shit!
Oh, and now
my
I've
God.
swiped way too much. All right, you swipe left, and there's the channels.
There you
right?
go. Yeah, there's the
Oh,
channels.
somebody's in waiting room.
Somebody's in.
Shay, pulling them in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Paranormal Shay to Publicly Buzz Live.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
TV's really delayed, so let me turn it down because I can't even.
Oh yeah, that's gonna fuck you up for sure. Yeah.
Oh no, where's my remote? Hold on. Now I have to walk away from my TV. Okay. So the whole thing is because Bryan was on. He was on like Reddit and all these other subreddits looking for a killer or somebody who could give him insight on one or crimes or whatever. So when I wrote that really fucking awesome book that you read,
yeah,
it was because it was based off of I was basing it off of the fact that he was looking, because I honestly don't believe he did it. But if I think he had involvement, but I just don't think he did it.
I've thought about the theory before, and I think this was said maybe on a Drunk Turkey show or something that we were doing. Maybe it was when they were on our side or on our show. But the possibility of, what you're kind of alluding to is if maybe he had basically he was the outside guy, almost like standing back taking notes as they're murdering, right?
Yeah. Well, see, this is like he was like a passenger basically, but
that's the best way to say passenger.
Yeah, I feel like he went looking, and he is he's one of those he's really smart, but he's really fucking stupid. So I feel like somebody wrote him, and it was like this fucking psycho, obviously, and he ended up thinking, oh, this is gonna get me in. I'm gonna know how these people work, and then this guy planted something to frame him in the end. That's my other theory. If he didn't touch the sheath, I was trying to think of a way that there was DNA evidence on it, but maybe the guy was like, hey, this is what I'm going to use. And he touched that snap on there, and he intentionally left it because curiosity killed the cat. And for a psycho person, and I'm a major true crime person, so for someone like that, they would do something like that. They would leave something and be like, haha,
You're making me think cult type shit, like murder cult shit.
I feel like he got involved in I feel like he got involved in something in a way that he was using it to better his career, where he was going. I think he had good intention with it. I honestly a lot of the stuff that they say he was or did and in past, it's oh my God, who cares? Because none of that fucking matters. There's always a guy at the bar that's like, hey, so where are you from? Where you live? Doesn't mean what's my fucking address. It means where do I live? And I'll like the town, the like subdivision. It doesn't matter. I've never been like, oh my God, you're gonna murder me later.
Right.
No. I feel like a lot of the things like they're picking him apart, and it's not fair because it's innocent until proven guilty. And I would like, it's just not fair. This is why I'd be the perfect juror, because I can stay right in the middle and just get the facts.
Like you literally need to see the facts to be, for it to be proven. I mean, you need to actually see, like, you just aren't going to be swayed by, the public opinion and bullshit.
Well, I recently got delivered for jury duty, and it was for like a huge trial. So they had to send me like all this stuff, and I had to fill out this information, and then I have to go to selection, and I guess they like have like psychiatrists almost to like read you on the defense side to make sure that you are being honest. But it ended up getting like, I don't know what case it is or anything at all, but it ended up the day before you call and it tells you if it's canceled. And it was canceled because cases like that just keep getting pushed out and pushed out. So whenever they need me again, I was like, maybe they've seen all my posts. Maybe they know that I
you want fucking jury duty, don't you?
You're like ready for jury
a case
duty.
like that. Yeah, because I got jury duty before, and I thankfully moved. It was like for some fucking DUI case or something. It was like one of those little courts, so I'm assuming it was something like that, or like someone got pulled over.
Like, I'm out.
Didn't pay their ticket. That's so fucking boring. Like, I'm not gonna waste my day.
Right.
I'm not gonna waste my morning.
You want that fucking murder case, dude?
Yeah, I know. As soon as I got it in this golden envelope.
Stevie got called out for jury duty.
I literally have to do it here. Like, I'll have to do the initial bullshit or whatever before you get picked within the next few months.
So you got one where you get picked.
Yeah, I've actually had it. This is my second time. No. Like, it's the initial part where you have to go. You know what I mean? Like, I did do it once before.
Orientation.
Whatever it is. Yeah, there's every like literally it's the courtroom's full. But I actually just didn't go back. Like, they say you'll get in trouble or whatever. The first time, I just went the first time. I didn't go back, and I never heard shit. Like,
well, the thing is, why it probably didn't hear shit is because they'd already selected their jurors before they would have even got to your number.
That's probably true.
So, like, there's like 300 people. This one girl was waiting 3 hours, and she was sent home before it was even her number.
Dude, I was like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen this time because I don't want to fucking do it now. Like, if
I ever get selected for jury duty, I'm just gonna act like a fucking psychopath. I don't want to do it.
Well, no, because the thing is, if you get one of those lame cases, they just give you the date that you have to be there. They're like, if you get it in the mail and it's like on October 17th at 9 a.m., you must be here or you're going to be arrested. Or you're going to do something stupid.
I want them to not choose me. I'll act like a racist psychopath or something.
Well, they won't. Those ones you don't have an option, though, because that's the court date. It's that day. You just have to show the fuck up.
Gotcha.
That's how you get the lame ones. That's why I was like,
that would suck.
If you have to go to jury selection and you get like something like 6 months ahead of the time, so you get something in the mail 6 months ahead of time.
Yeah, my first thing was a selection for sure. Like,
that's what happened to you just now, though, right, Stevie? Like, you just it was like 3 months at least that you had to wait.
Yeah, and look at all the murders and stuff that happened last year. So it's going to be something like that probably happened, within the last year and a half.
You got mail, like, what was that, like December?
I got
November? And then they told you they would call you in February or something like that?
Yeah.
They said
it's like literally it's from February to April. I could be contacted.
You'll get a letter. And then they'll end up
that one actually might be a big case then, if what she's saying is true.
Dude, if it's the case I'm thinking, and I'm not even going to mention it because it's obviously would identify where the fuck I live. Right. But if it's the one I'm thinking, I don't want to be a part of it. I mean, and I actually already know too much, so it probably wouldn't be good anyways.
Yeah. I don't know, but the thing when they do it like that, like I just finally got the letter in the mail that was like, the date you have to be here is at this time. Please call the night before to make sure it hasn't been canceled, and I called the night before and it was canceled. They're like, we no longer need you.
So
wow.
Stevie, your letter was like it was like, we can contact you anytime between this date and that date.
Yeah,
right?
it was like a 3-month period.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
But it wasn't
that's
like you don't have
the
to
thing,
do
though.
anything. You just have to wait for us to call you, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and then it'll get pushed back or canceled like how they always do.
Yeah.
Like that stupid Murdaugh whatever trial that took forever.
It took
and then
6
like
weeks.
the Lori Daybell, that shit pisses me off. That case really bothered me because it's like, how dumb are you that she's pretending like, oh, my kids are fine. I'm just in Hawaii.
That one's going to be
living
interesting
it
when it
up,
gets started
being
up, man, with
pretty.
the trial, man. That bitch is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, and she smile. Oh, there's nothing. And I tell my little sister this all the time when she has like girls at school that are being mean to her or something. I'm like, she's like, what should I say to them? And I'm like, the best thing you can say is look at them and be like, are you done yet? Because this is boring. Because that's the meanest fuck. Because that's the only time I've ever gotten pissed is when I'm trying to be mean to somebody, like when I was younger, and then they just respond with that or. Okay, bye. Like, it's like, why am I not hurting your feelings?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That probably is
So
the
I
best
tell
thing to
her
do as a
that.
kid, honestly. Like,
And so,
you know,
well, she has me to.
that fuck them up the most.
Yeah, it does, and it works. And so, my sister, she's like, I'm 34 and she is 16. So,
That's good advice, honestly.
So I'm like, God, I wish I had me when I was your age. I would have been just good to go.
Hey, Paranormal Shay, thank you for coming on here and explaining
Well, I didn't really. I kind of
your
did.
theory.
Sorry,
Because, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Also, being a little bit fucked up and reading that, it was kind of hard. But no, like, I actually get exactly what you're saying, and I have heard that theory before. And I actually,
your explanation helped me a
low
lot.
down.
I'll say that.
I actually low down like that theory that he could potentially be, like, as you said, a passenger. I like it.
I really think that he felt like somebody might have gotten a hold of him, or like if you have another second, and I won't get off topic. Sorry.
No, you're good.
But
I will say Zasha is waiting in the waiting room. We do have one waiting, but you're good. Go ahead for a second. No, you're good. Go ahead. You're good.
Anyways, so what I think is that he was either, when he was looking, somebody did contact him and he was like, okay, cool. And he came like prepared just in case. So let's say he did. Let's say that was the case. Let's say he did bring that knife because he wanted, just in case this guy's a fucking, like, serial killer. Like, that's what you're looking for. But hey, you have to be careful. So what if he brought it with him and that guy, that's the weapon he chose, or he took the sheath of it or whatever. Either way. Or he was, I feel like he was dealing drugs, to get through school. And he's smart. So what a perfect cover.
I mean, lots of people do that. That's not an abnormal thing.
It isn't. And that's one thing that's like taboo for some reason. People aren't talking about it. I went to frat parties.
I'm growing up 100%. I know a lot of well-off people that did that to make extra cash. Yeah, I grew up in
Highlands Ranch. So it's like all the frat boys at the fraternities, all those rich white boys, because they're like, oh, if this was a such and such school, it would be different. No, it wouldn't be, because those kids love ecstasy and cocaine and they're doing it all the time. So it's like, that's seriously the case. And they're not exempt from it at all. That's what they do. Frat boys love ecstasy. They love cocaine. Yeah. And those girls will do it with them. Yeah. They'll blow it off their assholes. They don't care. So
no, you're right.
So my thing is, this is what my other theory is. Really quick. So hold on, listen. So he was delivering. Okay. Let's say he was the guy that they would go to all the time. And he was, 12 times and he dropped him off all those times that the roommates were not there, but those frat boys and the fucking little basement dwellers were home. Okay. The basement the first floor dwellers, they were home and they were with all those guys and they were calling, getting these drugs. And then one night those boys thought it'd be funny to slam the door in the dealer's face. Okay. Well, the money has to come from somewhere. That guy, he has there's someone else who has to get paid. And then there's someone else who has to get paid. So But then let's say it was Bryan that they slammed the door on. Okay. And then he tells the dealer or the big whatever person he gets it from or whatever not. And then he wants to, he makes him come along to teach them a lesson. Or it come like all these feelings come flooding back from high school when that door gets slammed in his face. And he starts plotting his revenge because he's just blinded from it from that point on. And that's why they said the house was like, that was what did they say? The house, it was the house, not a person or the people. But that's where that came from, because the house was the target if that's where all the drugs were going. And then somebody screwed somebody over because these are rich little fucking frat kids and sorority girls. And they screwed over someone not thinking reality would happen, because that's in movies.
Yeah.
This whole thing is like a fucking movie. It's like a slasher film.
It is. No, it is. It's fucking so many twists and turns.
The problem that I have with theories like that is that they are so specific. You're creating a very specific scenario in which the chances of that being what happened is like 1%. You know what I mean?
No, but that's the fact. That's the thing, though, is that people think that you think that this couldn't happen, but it does happen. And it has happened. And I'm
not saying it doesn't happen.
Generation and time
it's so
where
rare.
slasher films are in. No, all these things. I told my son when he said he wanted to be Dahmer or whatever for Halloween, and I was like, "Ew." First of all, no. If you were a girl, maybe.
I'm glad you added for Halloween. I was like, "What?"
And I was like, no,
like,
he's young too. And I'm like, see, this.
And you said if you were a girl, maybe you could pull off Dahmer as a girl.
Well, which one was the guy that liked men?
It was Dahmer,
him, right?
Yeah, it's Dahmer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because he was like, there was a joke going around, and it was like, I eat at Five Guys or whatever. No, if you were a girl,
I've seen that meme.
You could wear that jacket, okay, but not my 13-year-old. And I told him, you're not gonna be that, because this is what's bringing these psychos are like, oh my god, this is cool. This is how I can be like recognized. This is where people are gonna see me, and I'm gonna be someone. And they see it as this guy looks cool because let's face it, the Night Stalker guy, he looked really fucking cool. He did. The 80s was a cool time, but what he did was not cool. And then that's where they get confused. His hair was really cool, and he wore really cool sunglasses.
I think he actually looked evil. I think he actually looked like the devil. Like he creeps me out so much.
Super skinny, bony. He didn't look good to me.
He played in American Horror Story.
The guy that played him in the American Horror Story, man.
No, that guy looked good, but that guy's a fucking actor. That's not
Michael Ramirez.
That's not what he actually
looks like. A psycho, fucking terrible person.
He looked horrible in real life.
Okay, but the thing is, he had fucking 80s hair, and it was fucking cool. Okay, like hair band.
Yeah,
it was just cool.
Richard Ramirez.
Yeah. So it's bringing it all back.
Shay,
and there's a comic book.
Damn it, guys! Goodbye. You know what? I really like talking to you.
I like talking to you too.
Shay, I actually want to give you credit. You gave me a perspective that I hadn't thought of before, which is
I know you just didn't call this fucking guy hot. Hold on.
Let him finish.
You didn't call this fucking guy hot right now.
Look at it. Look at this
motherfucker. I can't see the TV because I don't look at it.
You have to look back.
You'll see it in a second. But if Kohberger didn't act alone, I have not actually explored the thought of like, well, what part did he play as a secondary, piece of this puzzle?
I should have been an investigator. I guessed it all.
If he wasn't the primary murderer, what piece did he play in the puzzle? And that's something I need to explore. So
he was the driver. Nobody does that in 7 minutes.
I appreciate you for giving me that thought. Right, like I need to go back and look at that side of things.
I'm just here to help. I'm here to help.
No, man, this is a good call. I want it all.
That's what he said. I was.
This has been fun as hell.
Facetious. That was rude. Okay.
No, you're awesome.
No, you've been fun as hell.
Okay.
Hey, we get crazy as hell, and we're not afraid to get fucking weird as hell, man. You're perfect. I like it.
I know. I should have my own channel, but
you definitely should say Richard Ramirez is hot. Wait till that picture.
I did not say he was
the picture I popped up here.
Shit. I had never said that. I said his hair was fucking cool.
Okay.
And his sunglasses were.
In the fucking.
So you're picturing him from American Horror Story.
Yeah, in the show he was hot. Sure, that was a fucking good-looking actor.
Yeah, he was.
Dude, he's bony.
Yeah.
All right, Shay, thank you so much for being here. I hope you come back on. Hey, stay in the Discord and you'll be back on in the future.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you've been awesome.
Appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
Bye. You too.
That was fucking awesome.
We had somebody else in there, and
I know we lost her.
They got tired of waiting.
She got tired of waiting. I'm sorry.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I'm winding down myself. Like this is getting.
That was fun as hell.
Woo.
Yeah. We've been going hard. We've been going for 3.5 hours.
We've tried out some new stuff. We got some call-ins going on. I hope everybody's enjoying that because
super fun. It's been dope.
That was a good one. Shay has a personality.
Thanks, Lee, for popping in. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Yeah, no, she was wild.
She can sit and talk.
I like it. And give me the craziness. Give me the crazy theories. That's what I want.
It's fun. Yeah, which I'm also going to.
I deliver them all the time.
As soon as I hear something that I think sounds crazy, I'm going to say something.
And I like the Dan that calls it out. I mean, that's how we figure stuff out, right? And then once you start to talk,
but at the same time,
right?
man,
Once we actually started to communicate, we all are fucking just having a good time.
Exactly. And then you know what? She literally made me think of something that I hadn't thought about when she started talking about, well, what if Kohberger is just like a secondary aspect of this thing, right? I hadn't really I mean, I've seen that theory out there, but I hadn't thought about it. You know, I never actually put thought into what if Kohberger wasn't the primary person doing this? What if he's just a secondary aspect? Where does he fit in? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I need to go back and explore that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't really want to.
Ask him more questions. There's nothing that can be wrong with that. I mean,
here's the reality right here. While all this speculation and theory and conspiracy theory stuff is fun to talk about, at the end of the day, my actual true thoughts are going to be with what we have as fact. Right? What is officially released, not what the fucking Daily Mail says or what these other YouTube channels say or anything. Even, so Wandering Orphan, the things that you think you found or whatever. I'm not going to take any of that as into consideration for my actual theory, my personal theory.
Yeah,
I'm going to use reality in my actual theory.
100%.
So if I call you out on your stuff, then it's not a slight against you. It's I love hearing your stuff, and I'll talk to you about it or whatever it is, right? But I'm not going to use that in my actual consideration for whether Kohberger's the guy who did it, whether Kohberger's guilty or innocent, whether I think there's somebody else out there who may have done it. I'm going to use facts that come out officially.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I can't wait till they look back and after they say that Ramirez was hot, that they realize that they were romanticizing him with a television show because he was ugly as fuck.
Dude, he looked like shit.
That cracked me up.
He had the most fucked up teeth imaginable. He was skin and bones. His hair wasn't even nice. Like, it was all greasy and fucking nasty looking. Get the fuck out of here. Ramirez was hot. No, he was hot on the TV show.
Hey, the Discord is blowing up right now.
They don't really hire ugly actors for major roles. That's a fact.
All right, guys, we're going to wind her down for real now. Thanks everyone for being here. Real quick, I'm going to post this. Please join the Discord. As you can see, guys, if you're in the Discord, we can get you on here live. And 9 times out of 10, I guarantee, even if we disagree, we'll probably have a good time with you.
No, we still have fun. We don't argue, right? We don't argue with you.
Appreciate everyone for being here. It's been another amazing Friday night, per usual, in the Publicly Buzzed Lounge. The members that have come through, we've had 5 new members come through tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe that. That's crazy. We're approaching 90. We might be at 90. Mara feels attacked currently. I apologize for that.
What happened with Mara?
She was going to bed. She's not going to bed. I'm not sure what the hell's happening in here.
God damn it, Mara.
Everybody in the chat's just as drunk as we are. You got any plans this weekend, Dave?
Mara keeps me more fucked up in this channel than anybody else.
Mara get wild on you now.
He's all over the place.
I love it. Mara, thank you so much. Mara's out here delivering, per usual, She delivered those memberships. Am I wrong?
No,
somebody
she's awesome.
did.
Yeah, no, she gifted. Yeah, she's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. As you head out the door,
as you
you got any plans this weekend? Go ahead.
Plans this weekend. UFC tomorrow. That's what's
up.
Yeah,
I'm going to your house tomorrow.
Me and you both hanging out for that. So that's about it, though.
I'm excited for that. That'll be cool. Yeah, that's all I really got planned too. I ain't got shit planned. Yeah, to be continued. That's all we got here. We still got months until the trial, and more bullshit will drip and drop, I'm sure. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Sunday there may be a stream, there may not be a stream. I'm not 100% sure. There has been for the past few weeks.
We're 3 away from 100 on likes. If anybody has not hit the like, please do so.
Yeah,
on
get
your way
in there.
out.
Hit that like on your way out.
3 likes away from 100. Get us there.
Yeah, again, jump in the Discord, folks. We'll have you on the show. We do not care. Give us your theories. But yeah, Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, 9 o'clock, Friday nights, 10:30. And then keep your eye on the channel because you never know what I will be posting. Yeah, Dan, do you want to promote the gaming channel you've been rocking?
No, not really.
Okay, Dan has been promoting not promoting. He's got a gaming channel, so
it basically doesn't exist. That's why I don't want to promote it.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
I got to get some shit rolling. Like we have no schedule. We're not doing weekly shows.
Yeah, you got to get it going.
It's in its if infancy is the way to describe it. I even think it's even before infancy. It's like in fertilization. It's like the earliest levels of
very beginning
of even trying. And I'm actually debating even moving to Twitch.
God.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again. I'm going to wrap this thing up. Friday night stream in the books. Boom.
Love y'all.
I will see you guys possibly Sunday, maybe Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see.
Discord after party if anybody still wants to stay up for a while.
Yeah. Jump in the Discord, talk a little bit. We'll be hanging out. There's usually a lot of people in there hanging out after shows. You know, people who, I don't know if they're like me, you got to wind down a little bit.
We always have a few people in there.
Pookie's always in there hanging out.
Yep.
Mara said, "I will never get Discord."
I got you.
It sucks.
I fucking get it. I get
All
it.
right.
I wish you would though. I bet you
would.
I bet you'd have a good time in there if you actually did give it a shot. But I get it, dude.
That's hilarious.
Discord.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's not for everybody.
That's so funny.
I like Mara.
She's crazy. All right. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm actually ending it now. Thanks. I'm going to put it on the screensaver just for a second as you guys see yourselves out. Hit the like.